I got the ChatGPT summary here. Whenever
How
you guys
long
are
is
ready.
What is this?
It's
summary
not
again?
long. It's not long.
What was
So
this
it's the finale. The finale written for season 3 of Mandalorian.
Oh, so you told to write the Mandalorian season 3 finale.
I wrote in write me a detailed season 3 finale for Star Wars: The Mandalorian.
Okay, give it to us.
Okay. Note: this answer contains spoilers for season 3 of The Mandalorian.
Oh, good. That's nice.
Yeah. So, the third season of The Mandalorian has been full of surprises, action, and emotion. As the finale approaches, tensions are high, and the fate of the galaxy hangs in the balance. The episode opens with the Mandalorian, Din Djarin, and his team of allies, including Boba Fett, Cara Dune, and Greef Karga.
Boba Fett? Wait.
Cara Dune's back. She's back.
I want to see that version. You got Boba Fett.
And what's her name? Carla. What was her real name again?
Cara Dune and Greef Karga.
No. What was her real name again in real life? The actress Gina Carano, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
In the middle of these major accusations, they bring back Gina Carano for the finale.
She'll save the show.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Cara Dune's back. That's great.
Cara
They can
Dune's
do
back.
Rangers of the Republic now.
Yeah, that's all green lit. So they're
Water
preparing
for the
for their
bridge.
final assault on Moff Gideon's stronghold. They have a plan to rescue Grogu, the child who has been captured by Gideon and taken to an unknown location.
Unknown.
Yeah, unknown. As they
You know
make
they're
their
at the stronghold. Okay.
They're at the stronghold. As they make their way through the fortress, they encounter fierce resistance from stormtroopers and other Imperial forces, but the Mandalorian and his team fight their way through using their skills and weaponry to overcome the enemy. Finally,
This does sound like the way fucking Favreau writes. It's fucking scary. Like it sounds like
was
a
his first
Mandalorian
pitch.
episode. Yeah. Okay. Continue.
Finally, they reach Gideon's inner sanctum, where they find the Moff waiting for them with a squad of his best soldiers.
Of course.
Gideon reveals that he has a new weapon, a dark saber that can cut through anything, including the Beskar armor worn by the Mandalorian.
Pause. I would love if he did that, because like he's a clone and he doesn't know any better. But they're just like yeah, we fucking know what it does. Like, no, you don't understand. This will cut through
explaining the whole thing,
Beskar. Yeah, like everything. Like it'll take your armor down, and like, or even better yet, if he's not the cloned version and he's just explaining this again. But okay, continue. So they're standoff. He has a new weapon called the Darksaber. Okay.
A fierce battle ensues with the Mandalorian facing off against Gideon, while his allies take on the Imperial troops. The two warriors clash with their weapons, the Darksaber sparking against the Mandalorian's Beskar spear. So he's got the spear still. So he didn't dispose
He
of the spear.
decapitates Din Djarin.
So at last the Mandalorian gains the upper hand and disarms Gideon. This is my favorite part. But before he can claim the Darksaber, a new enemy enters the fray, none other than Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Thrawn picks up the lightsaber and
So I'm already on board for this rewrite here. Thrawn, a brilliant strategist and mastermind of the Empire, has been hiding in the shadows, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. He reveals that he has been behind the capture of Grogu all along, hoping to use the child's connection to the Force to further his own plans for galactic domination.
Okay.
Thrawn orders his troops to attack. A massive battle breaks out. The Mandalorian and his allies fight bravely, but they are outnumbered and outgunned. Now, get ready. Are you ready? Are you?
I'm ready.
What's gonna happen?
Just when all hope seems lost, a group of unexpected allies arrives. A fleet of New Republic ships led none other by than Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. So this is 1 to 100. We're getting everything.
It's the most expensive finale on Disney Plus.
They're way over budget. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Way over budget.
We gotta do this. We gotta make this a segment on GB. My God. Oh,
So-
Luke Skywalker back in the fray. Shit.
Luke wields his green lightsaber with skill and precision, cutting through the Imperial forces like a hot knife through butter. That's what it wrote here.
Nice description.
Yeah, very nice description. With Luke's help, the Mandalorian and his team are able to turn the tide of the battle. Thrawn is defeated, and the Empire suffers a crushing defeat.
So that's it. David, you like that? If Thrawn came in for like just 10
Yeah.
minutes of an episode
10
and then
minutes only.
and already defeated by Luke Skywalker.
Reveals he was here behind the scenes the whole time. Gideon's just out at this point.
Yeah, he's not the real threat.
He's not the real
Even though
threat.
they're at his stronghold.
Yeah. So then we have with Luke's help. In the aftermath of the battle, the Mandalorian is finally reunited with Grogu, who has been safely rescued. Luke reveals that he has come to offer the child a place in his new Jedi Academy.
Again.
Yeah. And the Mandalorian
One more
must-
chance.
One more chance.
You better take it, you green fuck.
The Mandalorian must make a difficult choice: to part ways with his beloved ward, or to join the fight against the Empire and continue on the path of the warrior. The season ends on a bittersweet note, with the Mandalorian bidding farewell to Grogu and setting off on a new adventure, determined to protect the galaxy and defend those he loves. There you go.
Again. They make the decision again. They did the whole scene. Oh my God.
Like I gave it a quick read through, like when we started, and just the part where it's like the fleet with Luke Skywalker shows up. I was like, whoa.
That's incredible. Oh my God. That fleet led by Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
And when you
Yes.
said Thrawn was lurking in the shadows, all I thought of was this.
Oh shit! Just crawling around.
That
Just
version
crawling
of Thrawn, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Craiglin could actually just randomly die in a post credit, and that would be the ending.
He dies in the shitter, just Elvis style.
I feel like he accidentally kills himself with the
Oh fuck!
the arrow.
Oh, the
thing.
arrow. That could be fitting, actually. Yeah, for that
They're
character.
not. No, he's not killing himself there. He went to the end game battle.
No,
he can control it
accidentally.
now.
Not-
I know.
not-
He can control it
suicide.
now. Yeah.
He's like trying to call someone and he whistles.
Yeah, no, I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think they're doing some and Craiglin taking his own life. I think that would have trickled out, and people have been like, "Hey, fuck this movie. That's not called."
Don't see this movie because of the end credit scene.
Yeah, this is a disrespect to the character. Like, imagine that the movie's like a 10 out of 10, and this scene. Oh man! All
Just
right.
be everybody's just so puzzled.
Yeah. And this guy's doing Superman. Fuck, you thought the Snyder films were dark. We're in for something now. Yeah, let's move. Oh, actually, we gotta wait for Taylor to be back because he's gone. He has the chat GPT ending, and he's just gone now to get some sort
He
of
might
ice
never
cream
be
or something like that. No, he's out of here. You know.
We'll just be dead air until he gets back.
Yeah.
It worked.
Look at that, it worked. You summoned him.
He doesn't have headphones. He's gonna take. Oh, look how long he takes to get his headphones on. You know.
Stop talking
Taylor-
about him. Stop talking about him.
Taylor, we're ready for the chat GPT here. We're waiting
We've
for
been
you.
waiting. We have no
Yeah,
content.
We've been
We
here
don't
for
know
an
what to say.
hour.
Dead air.
Dead air for
10
an
minutes.
hour. Yeah, we talked about Pip the Troll for 20 of it.
Unmute
muted.
yourself. Unmute.
It's gonna be more dead air.
I already read it, guys. So, I asked, write me an in-depth sequel to Guardians of the Galaxy 2 after Avengers Endgame. Because I had to be very specific with this because it was
Okay.
saying, I'm an AI, I can't spoil anything, I don't know anything about the movie, so like, okay.
I'm the high evolutionary.
Yeah, Taylor's computer just hacked.
Pip the troll. It's
Okay,
So-
here we go.
After the events of Avengers Endgame, the Guardians of the Galaxy are still a team, but they are struggling to find their place in the universe now that Thanos is gone. Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, Rocket, and Groot are all dealing with the aftermath of the snap and the
Gamora's
loss
already back with them, eh?
of their friend and teammate.
shitty
Gamora.
robot.
Wait,
So they're all dealing with this.
So Gamora's dealing with losing Gamora.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, that's tough.
who was
Okay,
sacrificed
so wait,
by
wait.
Thanos
Is
in
it
order
is
to
it because we
soul
have
stone.
two different timeline Gamoras? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's sad that she lost stuff. Okay. Now you buy it so far.
Well, not sad. They're dealing with the aftermath of
Okay.
it. This is how it works.
Sorry, ChatGPT.
Uh,
How
The mo-
dare you insert
the
emotion
movie-
into this?
The movie begins with the Guardians on a mission to retrieve a powerful artifact from a distant planet. During their mission, they encounter a new enemy, a powerful alien race known as the Sovereign. The Sovereign are led by Aisha, who has created a new genetically engineered creature called
That's the
Adam
gold
Warlock.
lady, right, isn't it?
They fought these guys in Guardians too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bear with me. Bear with me.
Okay. So they're fighting Warlock. Okay.
They've created a new genetically engineered creature called Adam Warlock with the sole purpose of destroying the Guardians. The Sovereign are seeking revenge against the Guardians for stealing their precious batteries in the previous movie. So we got that.
Even though first
a-
time meeting them again in this movie, it's the first time. But okay. Go ahead.
As the Guardians are fighting the Sovereign, they suddenly find themselves transported to a different part of the galaxy. There, they meet a group of
Plot of the
aliens.
Marvels.
They meet a group of aliens who explain that they have been brought together to save the universe from a new threat. The Guardians are surprised to learn that this group includes former Avengers such as Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, and Ant-Man.
Carol Danvers.
Man,
Oh, we're
hot
gonna
off
stack.
Quantumania. He's back in space.
You got him, and then you got Carol Danvers as a movie next, and then you got That's a great Avengers lineup right there,
Yeah,
man.
I like it. I really do.
Fuck. That's awesome.
They are joined by other heroes such as Nova, Adam Warlock, and Kassar. So now Adam Warlock has joined them.
It's probably like a Gamora situation, right? There's two of them.
Wait, Kazar, like the fucking caveman guy? What's he
I don't
doing?
remember who Kassar is.
Yeah, who
Never
is
for-
Kazar?
From X-Men? He's the he's like the guy of the Savage Land.
Is that actually who
What's
they're
he doing
referring
in
to?
space?
With his loincloth.
Shit.
Just in
Okay.
space.
Fuck. I
There
can't
you
wait to
go.
see him on the Avengers team. That's going to be awesome. Oh.
They
Yeah,
better
there
keep
he
him
is.
accurate.
Okay.
to
He
the
just
show.
casually name drops the Savage Land.
Yeah. I have a place we could hide.
The threat they face is a powerful entity known as the Magus, who is an evil version of Adam Warlock. Have you heard of this, Travis?
Okay. I didn't know that was his name, but yeah, sure. Okay, so now we have 3 Adam Warlocks.
3 Adam Warlock.
Two Gamoras.
Shit.
Yeah.
The
One
Magus
Kazar.
has been awakened by the actions of the Guardians. Is determined to destroy all life in the universe. The only way to stop him is to destroy the cocoon in which he is kept, which will also destroy Adam Warlock.
Oh, that's fun. That they kill both characters at the same time.
All three.
Okay.
All three of them.
Three, yeah. Okay.
As the Guardians and the other heroes race to stop the Magus, they must confront their own personal demons.
Of course.
So we laugh just screaming. And work together as a team. Star-Lord and Gamora have to deal with their complicated relationship, while Drax comes to terms with the loss of his family.
Still,
Rocket must still coming to terms. Rocket must confront his past, and Groot is forced to grow up quickly. In the final battle, the Guardians and their new allies face off against the Magus and his army. It was a brutal, intense battle, but they managed to destroy the cocoon, killing Adam Warlock and the Magus. However, the cost of victory is high, as many of the heroes do not survive the battle.
Oh, fuck. We're losing Spider-Man in this movie.
Yeah, Spider-Man dead for sure. In the aftermath, the Guardians are left to mourn their fallen friends, but they also find a renewed sense of purpose. They realize they are more than just a group of misfits. They are heroes who have the power to make a difference in the universe. Movie ends with the Guardians flying off into space, ready to take on whatever challenges comes their way.
Wow, that was hype. Kazar and Spider-Man on one team.
it didn't
Kazar drops not what I was expecting.
No.
It didn't
No.
specify like the desk, because I asked it a secondary question, like, okay, like who's biting the bullet here, or who dies in the script is what I wrote.
Yeah.
Several heroes died during the final fight against Magus and his army. Well, I do not have full control over the script it wrote. I can provide some possible scenarios.
Okay.
And it was one possible scenario. Yeah, Adam Warlock and Magnus both die. Another possible scenario is Nova and Kassar sacrifice themselves.
Damn, we just
Um,
got
We
him.
just got him.
We
Yes.
just got him.
Don't
Drax
do us
or
like that,
Rocket
God.
could make the ultimate sacrifice.
So
Well, we
Kazar
know
makes
that.
a sacrifice, but they make the ultimate sacrifice. Okay.
Yeah. It says too that whoever lives or dies is up to the writers and directors of this movie.
Oh, of course.
Wow.
Yeah,
So-
yeah,
so
yeah.
that's what- there
Goes
you go.
without saying.
Feige.
Oh.
Spider-Man, Kassar, Ant-Man's back. Like it's
Yeah.
good
I
stuff.
want to see
Three
Kazar now.
Warlocks.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hype movie, man. I can't wait to see who they cast as Kazar. You know,
7 days.
they should get Alexander Skarsgård after Northman. I feel like he'd like.
Oh,
he'd look
yeah.
good,
That's
you
a good
know?
one.
Imagine that.
Glenn
Agents.
Powell.
Yeah. Imagine that. Your agent's like, hey, we finally got the MCU role. Great. What is that? You're gonna be playing Kazar.
And you're gonna make the ultimate sacrifice. In your first movie.
First movie in. Done.
Hang on a sec. I'm following with S-Bub's comment.
What? Which
is?
one? What the post-credit scene is?
Yeah.
You're gonna. I feel like that's gonna be too specific for the AI bot. You know, I feel like you can't pull that up. Maybe I'm wrong, but
I could surprise
Let me
you.
see here.
that's up to the writers, Taylor. Stop asking me these
Yeah.
questions. How long is it gonna
That'd be
take you
creepy
to-
if it just said Taylor.
Yeah.
Just
Get
completely
back to
name drops him.
recording.
Your
Are you-
viewers are waiting.
Are you just chatting with it now? How long?
The screen fades to black
Okay,
after the
perfect.
final scene of Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Mhm.
As the credits begin to roll, but just when you think the movie's over, the screen fades back in to show a post-credit scene. We see a mysterious figure standing in the shadows, looking out at space. The camera slowly pans up to reveal that it's none other than Adam Warlock.
A fourth one? Is it a fourth one now?
I guess so. Adam turns to the camera and speaks. It is time for me to take my place among the cosmos. The universe is in need of a protector, and I will answer the call.
He's talking to the audience.
Suddenly, a portal opens up behind him, and out steps the High Evolutionary.
Well, right. In this version of the script, though, he didn't get killed, right? The High Evolutionary, so he didn't get
He's not in
killed.
the movie at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
The High Evolutionary looks at Adam and nods. We have work to do, he says. The scene ends with Adam and the High Evolutionary walking through the portal and disappearing into the unknown reaches of space.
And then you get the Adam Warlock will return tag and stuff. That's
Maybe the High Evolutionary survives, and this is the actual.
This
post-credit
could be.
scene.
This
We've
literally
got
could be the
work
end
to
credit
do.
scene. This literally, we got work to do, Pip. This could
He's
be
with
the,
Pips at his side.
Oh man. What is going to happen in Across the Spider-Verse? What did you ask it?
So again, it's very limited on recent events. So I got to ask it specifically in a
Yes.
specific way, which is write me a sequel to Into the
Yes.
Spider-Verse. And so it gave me the title, Spider-Verse Unleashed.
That's not bad actually. Like
I like that.
I like what they're doing with the Across, Beyond, Into the Spider-Verse, but like Unleashed, like that makes sense. Like the multiverse unleashing. So far, like even though that's a work title, you get 2 thumbs up from me so far.
It's simple, easy to
Yeah.
remember, just like Jack Sparrow would say.
Way easier than the SEO that's gonna be for fucking Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. You know how much better I would have liked just put Spider-Man Unleashed, like
Way better.
know.
Or going Birds of Prey route. Like ChatGPT should have named them that title as opposed to. I don't even remember it now.
Birds of Prey and the Fabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn.
They had to throw in the one Harley Quinn, not even just of Harley Quinn.
After Taylor, we're gonna get you to ask it what should a Harley Quinn movie be titled.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do that
Okay.
next. Yeah. Okay.
Harley
so
Quinn
go.
Unleashed.
Yeah. Just everything. What's Mandalorian season 4? Mandalorian Unleashed. No, it's Luke Skywalker Unleashed. Mandalorian story.
So synopsis. Here we go. Spider-Verse Unleashed is an exhilarating sequel to beloved animated film, Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse. The thrilling continuation delves deeper into the multiverse, expanding the Spider-Man mythology and exploring new dimensions while introducing compelling characters and facing unprecedented challenges.
So
there's a
far, so
synopsis.
good. Yeah, that's great.
So-
That's the synopsis of the movie we're talking about right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The actual story here, okay, and I quote, the story picks up a year after the events of the first film. Miles Morales, now a confident... now a confident and experienced Spider-Man continues to protect his version of New York City. However, a mysterious threat emerges from the depths of the multiverse, endangering not only his reality, but the fabric of the Spider-Verse itself.
Okay.
An ancient and powerful entity known as the Web Weaver has awakened.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay.
You know the Web
shit.
Weaver?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That sounds awesome.
If it's who I'm thinking of, let me take a look here.
Screw you, Miguel. I want the Web Weaver. Spider-Verse Unleashed. Like this is all sounding good.
This is good shit. Seeking to unravel the interconnected web of the multiverse and rewrite reality to its own whims. As dimensions crumble and collapse, numerous spider people from different realities are pulled into Miles' world, each grappling with their own doubts, fears, and unique powers.
Of course. Yep.
Miles teams up once again with Peter B. Parker, Gwen Stacy, and other familiar faces. Together, they must embark on a perilous journey across a kaleidoscope of dimensions. racing against time to find a
Pause.
way to stop.
Other than Webweaver, so far this is just the sequel to. Did AI write the sequel to this movie? Because everything it's literally because it even did Peter B. Parker, Spider-Gwen, and other friends. So it's like
I got a lot of like notes here saying that this can't source from anything beyond like 2021.
Okay,
That's how far
still
it goes out.
it's
So
pretty close. It's pretty close.
It is pretty close.
Very impressed.
Stop the Webweaver before it consumes all realities. Along their quest, they encounter intriguing new iterations of Spider-Man. They meet Miguel O'Hara.
Oh,
From a dystopian
shit.
future.
Not a villain
Yeah.
though.
Not
Sounds
a well. He
Not the main
brings
villain.
advanced technology and a jaded outlook. They also encounter Mayday Parker, the daughter of Peter Parker from an alternate reality, who
Before you
inherited the mantle of
continue,
Spider-Man or
You
Spider-Man.
got Webweaver right here. So that's not a good sign.
Love that outfit. Look at the
That's-
T-Rex or yeah, that's T-Rex.
Not a good sign though. AI wanted to make one of the gay Spider-Man characters the villain, so right away it's like
No, don't like that.
yeah, but yeah, there you go, Webweaver. But okay, Taylor, continue.
Okay. As the heroes navigate treacherous realms and face formidable adversaries, they learn valuable lessons about sacrifice, unity, and the true essence of heroism. Miles, in particular, faces a personal journey of self-discovery as he grapples with the weight of his responsibilities and the desire to honor the legacy of his predecessor.
Okay,
This
this is the most accurate one we've gone so far. This is
crazy. The search for a solution leads them to a forgotten corner of the multiverse where they encounter a mysterious figure known as the Arachnomancer. Now, have you heard of that?
no, I've not heard the Iraq.
That is amazing.
cool.
Kirkland, you're gonna search that one up because I can't spell those
I'm
two
looking
words.
it up.
Yeah, that's super, super cool. With her ancient knowledge and connection to the web of life, she holds the key to restoring balance and stopping the web weaver's rampage. I just love that. It's like a Matrix.
That is so
kinda guy.
cool. The only reference is to D&D, so it doesn't sound like it's an actual.
Just made it up. Did you type Marvel and then those two words?
Of course I didn't. I just said
Okay.
One word, by the way.
Okay.
Let's see. The web weaver. Something the web
Oh,
weaver's
gosh.
rampage. Oh, did you get it?
I don't think so. It brought me to Arachnoman. But then
Could be
also
so. Maybe what it's
the
pulling from,
spectacular Arachnomancer. But this is like fan art. But because I'm gonna keep digging.
However, they soon realize that defeating the web weaver requires a sacrifice that could reshape their understanding of what it means to be a hero. In an epic confrontation, the Spider People join forces, combining their unique abilities and forging an unbreakable bond. Through their unwavering determination and selflessness, they succeed in unraveling the web weaver's plans and saving the Spider-Verse from destruction. As the dimensions stabilize, the Spider People bid farewell to each other and return to their respective realities with newfound hope and purpose. Miles embraces his role as a beacon of inspiration, knowing that the Spider-Verse will always be there to support him when needed. Spider-Verse Unleashed is a visually stunning and emotionally resonant sequel that honors the spirit of the original film, expanding
It's
the
giving a
universe
review of
in
its own
exciting ways.
story.
It is. With its dynamic characters, dazzling animation, and powerful exploration of identity and heroism, the film captivates audiences and leaves them eagerly awaiting the next chapter in the Spider-Verse saga. And, of course, I wanted to expand on this, too.
Yep.
In a post-credits scene,
Nice.
a shadowy figure secretly observes the Spider People and plots to
Luke
exploit
Skywalker.
with the his personal fleet.
New Republic flight or fleet. Yeah.
And plots to exploit the multiverse's vulnerability for
shit.
their own nefarious plans, setting the stage for future adventures. And in this post-credits scene, the shadowy figure is revealed to be none other than Norman Osborn.
Oh
known as
shit!
Green Goblin.
I can buy
Norman,
that. Yeah. That's
having
hype.
witnessed the Spider People's ability to traverse the multiverse, becomes obsessed with harnessing its power for his own sinister purposes. Motivated by his insatiable thirst for power, Norman begins assembling a team of villains from different dimensions, each with their own unique abilities. He plans to exploit the unstable nature of the multiverse, seeking to gain unparalleled dominion over all realities. Norman's ultimate goal is to create a device capable of manipulating and controlling the multiverse, giving him unrivaled power and allowing him to reshape reality according to his desires. And this sets the stage for a thrilling showdown between the Spider People and Norman's team of interdimensional villains.
Holy
These
fuck, man.
these writers don't want AI involved, but fuck, they just gave me a great, Guardians and Mando finale, not so much. Spider-Verse, man, that's a great anchor. Villains from different dimensions. Oh man,
That is epic,
that
and like
sounds
to lead
great.
into like a super ultimate showdown. I'm
Sinister
liking that.
Six from the multiverse versus the Spider Friends. That's I could see that post. poster. Fuck, you got
I
someone
like
voice
that a
Norm?
lot.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I was expecting a lot more ridiculous laughs, but
Yeah,
I was
no,
like,
this
damn, this
yeah,
actually
that's the-
sounds good.
Can you ask another thing? Can you ask who's gonna die in this movie? I just want to get his opinion on that. It might not be able to accept it, so if not, that's fine. And then after, we need that Harley Quinn follow up.
I was
Dave's computer
trying-
just explodes.
I was trying to ask it how many Spider-Men it thinks will die, but it wasn't comfortable answering that. But
I don't feel
let's-
comfortable answering this, Taylor. Is
Yeah,
that what it said?
I don't talk about death. I'm not talking about death or blowjobs. Okay, those are my two limits. Yeah, just say
That's
ask
the only
something. Yeah. Ask and see, and then
And
if nothing.
jobs, I'm fine with, but blowjobs. no.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's like it's spinning it in like a sequel because it's after the fact, like it's
okay.
pulling this main script that it wrote for the movie and the post credit scene. So now it's
Okay.
kind of combining the two, if that makes sense. So
You can just tell us who dies. Yeah.
in Spider-Verse Unleashed,
Right.
yeah, it's always challenging to decision to determine which characters may meet their demise. During the climactic
That's
battle,
what telling the actor
it's telling me,
as
yeah.
he dies 5 minutes into the movie, the Miles Morales. It's always challenging to decide who lives and goes.
during the climactic battle against the
Yes.
Weaver and Norman Osborn's team of interdimensional villains, tragedy strikes as Peter Parker, the older and wiser mentor figure to Miles Morales, sacrifices himself to protect the other Spider people. Peter's death
Damn.
serves as a pivotal moment that inspires Miles and the rest of the team to find their strength within themselves to carry on and defeat the villains. Peter's sacrifice highlights the theme of responsibility, passing the
course.
torch.
So Peter B. Parker's gonna eat it in this one, I guess, eh?
Let's see.
That's what it said. What do you mean? What are you saying? Let's see.
Does
for-
anyone else die? I'm asking another question.
Murder them all. AI. Murder them all.
It's not. It's not. Okay, it's telling me it's not necessary for additional major characters to die at this point. However, to create suspense and raise the stakes, during the battle against Weaver and Norman Osborn's team, so some innocent civilians may be caught in the crossfire and tragically lose their lives. Their deaths
Well-
can serve as emotional catalysts for the Spider people.
Won't give up any main
Damn.
characters, but these civilians, they're biting it.
Just picture that one lady from Green Lantern with the giant fucking head just locks on. Just
Oh,
takes
God.
her out.
Oh, okay. And finally asked it what would be a good title for a Harley Quinn movie? Give us that.
Forgot about
Because
that.
this is what people could have been using in 2020, maybe. It's like the
Yeah.
Birds of Prey and the Fabulous Emancipation
Yeah,
of Harley Quinn.
It's exact
2.
same title.
Yeah.
It might do it.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Oh wow, that was quick. Title: Harley Quinn:
Unleashed.
Breaking Chains.
Okay, you know that you know what? Actually, again, not to give AI credit,
Damn.
it would have worked because the whole movie's about her getting away from the Joker and being on her own, so she's breaking chains. Like it is a very like I don't know, like hot topic type of title, but
Fleetwood
writers gotta
Mac.
run
That's
for
like
their
the
money
theme
here.
song for it too. I'll
Oh,
never break the chain.
yeah, but they get someone else. They get like Doja Cat to review
Yeah.
it, like cover it for sure. You know,
I'm a
so.
boss. I'm a bitch.
Yeah. Oh, great song.
Is that a wrestling team? New World Order.
Yeah.
Okay.
like New World
NWO.
And I only know that because I was at
For
Costco today,
life.
and a guy was wearing a shirt, and it was like PWO, same font. It was Punjabi World Order. Is that like an actual wrestling thing, or is that just
Marvel
No.
version.
Okay.
The Punjabi Marvel.
Yeah, Kirkland went up to him. That's a knockoff. That's not real.
Just rip it
it's
off of him.
NW. Yeah, it's NWO. And then him and his friends beat the shit out of
Yeah,
Kirkland.
he was a big guy. I didn't
Yeah.
realize I was a little bit.
He wasn't sick on Friday. He just got beat to shit by the PWO. So Taylor, I'll start with you because honestly, I think you'll probably be seeing it on another time. We'll probably get your thoughts like an After 9 or the Golden Geeks and stuff like that.
Well, maybe not. You know, we got a certain drive-through.
Where are you?
And
Madison, where are you right now? And Taylor just watching.
This movie's amazing.
I'm here with the PWO. We're watching The Flash.
We got shirts.
Why'd you scream Ezra Miller in the theater? I'd be so scared. She's supposed to be on the phone. You're like, oh, I love it. Ezra Miller! I've watched Geekverse. Oh, they're here.
no, I think there's a high chance I could be seeing it. Actually,
Allegedly,
like,
it's just a
day of.
Ezra Miller wearing a PWO shirt shows up at the theater looking for Kirkland. He's like, yeah, I heard what you said about my boy.
I would get so nervous. Like I feel like I feel like I would like it'd be one thing to like just see a celebrity like walk into the theater, but like specifically Ezra Miller with the PWO shirt, I would be sweating.
There's two things you don't want to bump into in a dark alley after the movie. It's a bunch of big buff guys and Ezra Miller because you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, especially like if they just had like super intent, like just scanning the crowd, like really like just monitoring for you. Oh.
Anyone know if the host of Geekverse Podcast is here? Hey, hopefully they're getting the help they need and, all the best to them and stuff. But the usual, is anyone going to die? Stuff like that. I don't think so that anybody that is inconsequential to or the people that will, it's like Zod. And like, I don't
Barry's
think.
mom.
Ben Affleck. Get me away from this franchise. Kill me off, please.
But we just introduced
He
time
like
travel.
dies
Ben.
as Bruce Wayne too, like not even a suit or anything exciting. Just
He just has
car
a heart
crash.
attack.
heart attack. He had some bad things happen in a plastic surgery bed. It's just some surgical error. That's how he died.
He's like, no, it's like from erectile dysfunction pills or something. That's what takes Batman down. Just trying to get a hard on.
His heart couldn't take all the Viagra. He was
Yeah.
pumping.
Just boner in the bad suit. But I don't know what.
There's like a sheet over his corpse, but just a heart on. I had a very ridiculous thing to comment on, but I completely forgot about it when you're going
So,
on about that.
Manhattan's cock,
That was a
No,
while
it
ago.
wasn't Manhattan's cock. I think it was cock.
neck snapping, Zod's cock. Is she gonna just snap that? She's not gonna snap his neck, snap his cock. That would stop him.
Grabs it. Crunch.
He ain't
It's like
doing
a
laser.
terrible audio effect too, like in the theater. Just like,
He ain't
So
doing no laser eyes, and someone rips his dick off. I'll tell you that much.
I,
Clark should have thought of that Man of Steel.
I'll just put it out there. This Kara seems exceptionally more. Like she's definitely. I feel like there's definitely superhero vibes from her, but I definitely feel like this is a woman that gives no fucks. Like she's like, look where she was held hostage. She's
Thought you were
gonna
gonna say
kill
it's
people.
woke.
No, she's gonna absolutely fucking kill people. She's gonna rip people in half. She's gonna give no fucks.
Okay, she's not ripping anybody in half.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
look at-
Zod's
she's-
cock, but
Look
not.
where she was kept though.
the Mortal Kombat zoom in. Fatality.
This movie just like Batfleck dies with a boner, Barry runs a Manhattan cock, Zod's cock ripped off. Mokeem's like, mine doesn't work anymore. Like it's just very cock. Like
10% on Rotten Tomatoes. All the
Yeah.
reviews.
Why
all
do
the
people
interviews
like this movie?
Yeah, why do you have so many phallic imagery in the in this movie? I just think that's the best business route to go because if there is Justice fans versus Snyder fans, like you're not really aggravating anyone.
theater breaks on a fight with Ezra PWO just leading the charge. That's why I just want to ask because you specifically said Taylor a sequel to his cut, so we might get some differences if you were to do the Joss League, but that's fine. This is so you just said featuring DC characters, not Keaton's Batman.
Well, other DC characters. So, I think the interesting thing here is yes, like, well, I'll get into it because
Okay,
it's
yeah, let's
funny.
go.
It's funny how this script actually pieced things together. And you have to know, ChatGPT only goes up to like 2019 or 2020 or some year like that, so it doesn't go all the way up to current times. Yeah, okay. So the title, I love when it gives us titles. The
Oh, fuck
Flash,
yeah.
Crisis Unleashed.
All right, playing off so like Crisis on Infinite Earths is a DC event, so okay, sure.
And then we have synopsis. After the events of Zack Snyder's Justice League, Barry Allen, aka The Flash, finds himself grappling with the fallout from the multiverse-altering events. Eager to explore the depths, I think he means when he turns back time or something like that. Or,
But see, that's a thing in Justice League that doesn't happen. So they could, if they ever say, "Hey, remember when I turned back time?" That'd be a Snyder cut thing. That didn't happen.
That's true.
So we'll find out. But okay, so go continue.
Eager to explore the depths of his powers and fix the timeline, Barry embarks on a perilous journey across multiple DC timelines, encountering alternate variants of familiar heroes and villains.
Nice.
In this epic adventure, Barry's primary objective is to prevent the impending crisis that threatens to unravel the fabric of reality itself. The Speed Force becomes his gateway to various timelines, allowing him to navigate the multiverse in search of answers and solutions. Along the way, he encounters different versions of his fellow heroes and is forced to confront his own fear and insecurities. As Barry races through the timelines, He encounters an array of alternate DC characters. He crosses paths with a hardened and battle-worn Batman, who has become an instrumental figure in leading a resistance against an authoritarian regime. Barry's alliance with this alternate Batman proves crucial in his quest to restore order across the timelines. Meanwhile, he encounters Supergirl, a Kryptonian survivor.
I'm superhero.
A Kryptonian survivor who, in his timeline, was raised on Earth by the military. Together, they form a powerful bond as Barry helps her navigate the complexities of her powers while she aids him in his mission.
Yep.
During his journey, Barry also encounters alternate versions of Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Green Lantern, each of whom offers unique perspectives and assistance. They come from timelines where
it's very safe script so far, ChatGPT. I'd say that there, yeah.
They come from timelines where their worlds were reshaped by unforeseen events, and their experiences enrich Barry's understanding of the multiverse. As Barry races against time, he discovers that an entity known as the Anti-Monitor. Have you heard of that before?
Yep.
A powerful cosmic being who seeks to devour entire realities is the source of the crisis. He must gather all his speed and ingenuity to unite the various heroes from different timelines and face this formidable threat head-on. The Flash's mission is not only to save the multiverse, but also to confront his own personal demons and insecurities. Throughout this journey, he learns that his powers and role as a hero are not defined solely by his speed, but by his compassion, determination, and ability to inspire hope. Quotations. The Flash Crisis Unleashed is an exhilarating and emotional roller coaster that explores the boundless possibilities of the DC multiverse, showcasing the strength and resilience of its iconic characters in the face of extraordinary challenges. With high-stakes action, surprising twists, and heartfelt character arcs, the film sets the stage for a new era of interconnected storytelling within the DC universe. Doesn't end there.
I was going to say, this one proves why we should be paying the writers to get off strike and whatnot. How many times they said met an array of DC characters in this one?
Oh, lots.
To deal with his own insecurities.
Yeah.
He's very insecure, Barry.
Yeah.
So-
My cock, it's pretty small.
Write me a post-credit scene that takes place after the film.
Yeah.
The screen fades into a dimly lit room filled with computer monitors displaying various images and data. The camera pans across the room, revealing a mysterious figure sitting in a high-tech chair. Their face obscured by shadows.
It's always.
It's the Goblin King. They seem to be monitoring the events unfolding in different timelines.
Okay.
Suddenly, a holographic image of Barry Allen, the Flash, appears before the figure. The figure leans forward, clearly intrigued by what they see. A deep, ominous voice resonates through the room. The figure says, "So, the Flash has discovered the secrets of the multiverse. Fascinating." The camera slowly zooms in on the figure's gloved hand, which rests on the armrest of the chair. A distinctive ring with a lightning bolt emblem catches the light. It appears that the time has come for me to take my presence known, or to me to make my presence known, sorry. The figure clenches their fist, causing the lightning bolt on the ring to glow with a sinister energy. A crackling surge of power envelopes the figure, revealing the iconic costume of the Reverse Flash.
Oh, sure.
Reverse Flash. The Speed Force belongs to me, Barry Allen, and I'm ensure that you and your newfound allies pay for meddling with the multiverse.
It was me, Barry. It was me, Barry. The game that didn't cross my mind once. Dire predictions.
You remember when that woman touched your thigh and you came right away? It was me, Barry. It was me the whole time.
The scene ends with the Reverse Flash's maniacal laughter echoing through the room, hinting at the thrilling conflicts and confrontations that lie ahead for the Flash and his allies in future installments of the DC universe.
Okay. Doesn't look like it's happening.
I like the version more if it actually went like another, like, again, you would have to rewrite the character, but like another Ezra as like an evil version, though. I think that's fun.
What if this Ezra's evil? Like one of the other, what if we meet another Ezra that's evil?
The PWO Ezra?
The PWO Flash.
Barry Allen.
Yeah.
Instead of like a Reverse Flash, so he's just wearing that shirt.
Yeah.
It was me, Ezra.
So right now, you ready there?
I'm ready if you are, and I got the post credits scene there for you. That's
a mysterious figure. Yeah, and it was perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay,
it
let's
was
do
me
this.
all along. Barry.
Dimly lit room.
Reverse Flash again. Yeah.
Okay, let's see this.
This should be a good one.
Batman Beyond. Return
I'm just
of the
excited to see Return of the Night. Oh, okay, not bad. I
Return
think you can
of
just.
Night.
How did it spell night?
KNI.
Okay, good.
Nice.
Okay. This will be good because I'm excited to see if it actually takes Terry McGuiness or what it does. So, yeah, give it to us.
So it takes place in the dystopian future where Bruce Wayne, portrayed by Michael Keaton, has retired as Batman and Gotham City has fallen into chaos. The story follows a young man named Terry McGuiness, a troubled teenager who stumbles upon the Batcave and discovers Bruce's secret identity. Terry, haunted by personal tragedy, takes up the mantle of Batman under Bruce's guidance, becoming the new protector of Gotham City. Together, they form an unlikely partnership as Terry learns the ropes of crime fighting and faces a formidable threat that tests his resolve and determination. In this thrilling adventure, a new villain emerges, threatening to unleash havoc upon the city. Derek Powers.
Yes, Derek
Who
Powers.
is Derek Powers? Sounds like an Austin Powers.
He's Blight. He becomes in Batman Beyond. Have you ever seen the villain that's green and he like glows and stuff like that? He's Norman Osborn. Like his the whole thing, his skin's falling off under his skin. He's like a radioactive. We'll pull him up after, but okay, this is going well so far.
When I heard Derek Powers, I just thought the Ant-Man villain, like the yellow jacket
from
guy.
Ant-Man 1.
That's his name, right? Derek or Darren or something.
Darren.
Darren
Darren Cross. Yeah.
There you go. Okay, carry on.
At least I died an Avenger.
A powerful industrialist has undergone a transformation, becomes the menacing Blight. With his vast resources and advanced technology, Blight aims to exert control over Gotham and eliminate anyone who stands in his way. As Terry struggles to fill Bruce's legendary boots, he grapples with the responsibilities and challenges of being Batman in a futuristic world. His suit, enhanced with cutting-edge technology, grants him increased strength, agility, and an array of gadgets, but it is his determination and sense of justice that truly define him as the Dark Knight. Throughout the film, Terry's journey is interwoven with the past as Bruce Wayne shares stories of his time as Batman. The legacy of Batman, its triumphs and sacrifices, become central to Terry's character development, shaping him into a worthy successor to the iconic cape and cowl. Terry also encounters a host of characters from Batman's past, including an older Barbara Gordon, now a seasoned commissioner of Gotham City Police Department. She becomes a vital ally to Terry.
It's pretty much just taking from the show. Like literally, it's just ripped off the show and put it into a movie. Yeah.
Offering guidance and support as he navigates the dangerous world of vigilantism. As the battle against Blight intensifies, Terry faces personal challenges, discovering his own unique strengths and learning to trust his instincts. The film delves into themes of identity, legacy, and enduring power of the Batman symbol to inspire hope in the face of adversity. Batman Beyond, Return of the Night, combines thrilling action sequences, breathtaking visuals of a futuristic Gotham City, and a gripping storyline that pays homage to the rich Batman mythos while pushing the boundaries of the character's legacy. With Michael Keaton reprising his iconic role, this film serves as a bridge between the past and the future, showcasing the enduring legacy of Batman and the continued fight for justice.
This sounds exactly like the garbage that gets put out sometimes, like just the synopsis there. Oh, there you go. Another safe one from ChatGPT. So they probably know our episodes. They don't like us making fun of them and stuff like this.
Yeah, it's AI, man. It's always learning.
Yeah, what's this end credit? Let's end here.
Yeah, post-credit scene. The screen fades into a dark alley in Gotham City. Rain pouring down heavily, lightning flashes, illuminating the silhouette of a figure standing atop a building.
Of course.
Overlooking the city, it's Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne, his face partially hidden by the shadows of his cowl.
Oh, his cowl. I thought it was just Bruce Wayne.
His suit.
In the alley. Yeah. Go ahead. What's he doing here?
As the camera zooms in, a mysterious voice echoes through the alley. Impressive work, Terry. You've proven yourself as Gotham's new Dark Knight. Terry McGuiness in his Batman Beyond suit emerges from the darkness and stands before Bruce, a mix of exhaustion and determination on his face. Thanks, Bruce. I couldn't have done it without your guidance. Bruce nods approvingly, a hint of pride in his eyes. Gotham needs a protector now more than ever. But remember, Terry, the city is bigger than any one person. You'll need allies to carry on the fight. I understand. I won't let you down, Bruce. Bruce places a gloved hand on Terry's shoulder. I know you won't. Now let's get back to work. Suddenly, a bat signal
Wait. So he gave up the whole movie's about training Terry to be Batman, but at the end, Batman's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna be Batman again."
Yeah, he's got his
No doubt what he was missing.
You're gonna need allies, so I'm coming back as Batman, Terry.
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna be Robin now.
I'm Batman. You're Batman Beyond. You're not the same thing. Anyways, continue.
Suddenly, a bat signal illuminates the night sky, casting a symbol of hope over the city. The camera pans up to reveal Commissioner Barbara Gordon standing on the rooftop of the Gotham City Police Department building, signaling for Batman's help. Terry and Bruce exchange determined looks, ready to answer the call. The scene ends with Terry and Bruce leaping off the rooftop, silhouetted against the city skyline as they embark on a new chapter of their partnership, protecting Gotham as the dynamic duo of Batman and Batman Beyond.
Oh, it's good to see you again, Batman. Yes, and here's my sidekick, Batman Beyond. I love that. This is how lazy ChatGPT is getting. The end credits just like a scene ripped out of the movie, put at the end credit, which I guess Marvel does sometimes. So credit to them.
Especially like the dialogue. It's like, thanks, Bruce. Sounded like
Out in
being
public.
Impressive work, Terry.
Thanks, Bruce.
But Gotham needs a protector now more than ever. You're gonna need allies, so I'm coming back.
Oh, could you ask that? Can you ask who's directing this movie? Give us a sense of style. I guarantee the easy answer is Tim Burton. I guarantee you just fucking cops out and says Tim Burton.
Oh, the movie Batman Beyond Return of the Night is directed by Matt Reeves.
Shit.
So I wonder, does he do the Batman 2 or does he leave that to go do Batman
Oh, he's
Beyond?
leaving. He's doing this.
Side project. I could do 2 Batman in the same movie.
He probably gets passed into play
Batman teams
Terry.
up with Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, can you ask who's playing Terry McGuiness? Yeah, that's
Since we're here.
Yeah, I may as well. Fuck. God damn.
How do I spell his last name again?
It's a McGuinness like the drink.
Definitely different spelling.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. What do I know?
Well, the casting of the role of Terry McGuiness, Batman Beyond, has not been officially announced. Well, no fucking shit.
What do they know that we don't?
Oh my god. A popular choice among fans and a potential candidate for the role could be actor Timothee Chalamet.
You know what? I guarantee.
They got an explanation here. Timothy's youthful energy, acting range, and ability to bring depth to his character could make him a compelling choice to portray Terry McGuiness. However, please note. Sorry, please note this casting choice is speculative. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Chalamet to me is that guy. He's going to be able to play anything, so he would be good. I guarantee you, because he's white and a little taller and he has the black hair, he would get a lot of fan casts. So you know what? That's not out of the realm of possibility there. But wow, there you go. Well, let's open up, Taylor, because you got it out there, so see what you're working on. So yes, we always do this and stuff like that. So because the finale of Mandalorian started this. So Taylor, what is, we're gonna get our predictions, because I got some but not too many. But what is ChatGPT, what was the question you posed to it for the plot of the show or synopsis or whatever it is?
Write me a synopsis for a Marvel Secret Invasion that takes place a few years after Avengers Endgame. Includes some cinematic surprises that yet executed in the MCU. I had a bit of a grammar mistake there, but ChatGPT still delivered, so it's okay.
Perfect. Yep.
Okay. Title: Marvel's Secret Invasion, obviously. Synopsis.
Perfect. They nailed it.
They nailed the title, yeah. Years after the events of Avengers Endgame, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, faces a new and insidious threat. The Skrulls, a shape-shifting alien race previously seen in Captain Marvel, have infiltrated Earth, replacing key individuals in positions of power and influence. Their plan, ? To slowly dismantle human society and take control of the planet.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Seems right. Yeah, it seems like the show so far.
The movie opens with Carol Danvers, a.k.a. Captain Marvel, detecting strange energy signatures on Earth. I guess it's doing a movie in this sense, I guess. Okay. It doesn't want to do a TV show, so I want to waste
She is in Earth right now, right? Or, pre-Marvels. She's
Yep.
getting swapped there, so...
She signatures on Earth that she suspects to be Skrull related. She reaches out to Nick Fury, who has been operating from a hidden shield outpost. Fury has been tracking Skrull activities and assembling a team of trusted individuals who are aware of the alien threat. Fury's always assembling those teams.
Yes,
That's what he likes to do. As Fury's team investigates further, they uncover evidence of a Skrull queen named Veranke, Veranke. Is that familiar to you, Travis?
Kind of, but not really. Like, not enough to confidently pronounce it.
Who is orchestrating the invasion. Veranke possesses the ability to mimic not just appearance, but also superhuman powers, making her an extremely dangerous adversary.
Super Skrull.
The team realizes that Veranke's plans to replace a number of powerful heroes and government officials, ensuring complete control over Earth. With the heroes divided and uncertain whom to trust, an intense game of cat and mouse ensues. Spider-Man and Ironheart find themselves in a thrilling showdown with a Skrull imposter posing as Doctor Strange.
This is Tom's next appearance. Yeah. Remember, he has one more MCU appearance. He's going to be in the show. Okay, cool.
While Captain Marvel and Nick Fury battle Skrull agents in an attempt to locate Veranke's secret base, Things build to an explosive climax as the heroes discover Veranke's hidden lair and engage in an all-out battle against the Skrulls. Iron Man's AI, based on Tony Stark's personality, is reactivated and helps guide the team.
Oh no!
That's wild. An AI writing a script with an AI
For
character.
AI. Look, you gotta make sure you get this in there. So Downey's back.
Highest
Cool.
build actor.
Yeah, Downey.
Providing crucial information and tactical support. In a surprising twist, Tony Stark himself is revealed to have been in hiding, having faked his death.
That's a pretty hard death to fake. Wow, you got to give him credit on that one.
So does
Fools
that
everyone.
mean? So does that mean in the Endgame final battle that he like switched places with a Skrull? Is that
It was
what
all
they're
in
saying?
animation. Like he just created an illusion with his barf tech from Mysterio. That was
Oh,
all
that I was saying
Barf
that he just
okay.
tagged out and he's like, "You go do the battle. I'll be here." So he's still with Pot somewhere. He's at the funeral, like watching in the background, like who showed up. you
Yeah.
know? Okay, so he faked his death. Cool.
Having faked his death during the events of Avengers Endgame to better combat the Skrull threat. So he
Oh.
knew in advance.
He wasn't even worried about Thanos. He's like, "You guys go deal with this. I gotta go deal with the Skrulls." Man, this show's gonna be huge. It's gonna ruin Endgame though. But
Okay, so the final act delivers heart-pounding action sequences as the heroes confront Veranke and her loyal Skrull army. The battle rages across cities, skies, and even deep underground. It becomes a race against time as Veranke prepares a doomsday device intending to wipe out humanity if her invasion fails.
oh, that's just like the synopsis. There
Yeah,
you go.
humanity. Gotta save humanity.
So you know Veranka's gonna have a bomb in this show. Okay.
Through their combined efforts, including the strategic leadership of Nick Fury, the heroic determination of Captain Marvel, Spider-Man's ingenuity, Ironheart's technological brilliance, and the unexpected return of Iron Man, the heroes managed to thwart Veranke's plans and expose the Skrulls to the world.
I like that all of them have like a power, and Tony's just like unexpected surprise. Like that really throws the Skrulls off so
Surprise.
much. Yeah, that they can't win this. Like, oh, Tony's back. Okay, continue.
I like how it's like.
I mean, I guess-
it's like thanks to this one power from this character and this character and this character.
I mean, it kind of makes like he doesn't actually have a power though, right? Like if he's suitless, then there's
True.
nothing the Skrulls can replicate.
What's he doing? He's just standing there, just like giving his knowledge out, I guess.
Surprising
Coaching
people.
Ironheart. Yeah.
Mhm.
Just boosting the
Surprise,
morale.
The
motherfucker.
tactician.
Let's fight harder.
In the aftermath, the world is left grappling with the revelation that trusted figures have been replaced by shape-shifting aliens. The heroes are celebrated for their bravery and unity in the face of this unprecedented threat. The movie again ends with a hint that the Skrulls, led by Talos and his family, are now working with Earth's heroes to protect the planet from future intergalactic dangers. Marvel's Secret Invasion is a thrilling and visual stunning experience that expands the MCU by delving into the intricate web of conspiracy, trust, and heroism. It brings together beloved characters while introducing new faces who must overcome their differences to save humanity from an enemy that can be anyone. And we got a post-credit scene.
First of all, there was no new faces in that synopsis they gave us. Strange, Spider-Man, Ironheart, Tony.
Just
but
Tony
I would
again.
Veranke.
Yeah, Veranke, right. I would love to live in a world where, like, episode 5 of Secret Invasion, they revealed that Downey's back, and that was just a fake. That, like just to see what the reaction would be like. That you would see so many of the MCU is dead posts, like, oh my, like, not even the
At
movie,
work
not
the
even
next
Secret
day.
Force.
Hey, did you see Secret Invasion last night?
What? Downey's
up?
coming back to this show. It's watched by like under a mil people or something like that. All right. So Taylor, what's the post credit scene? Is it a shadowy figure?
The screen fades into a dimly lit room.
Always a dimly
So
lit
it
room.
fades, but it comes back still to a dimly lit room.
fades,
Okay.
fades into a dimly lit room.
Didn't fully fade.
Revealing a man in a wheelchair facing away from the camera. As the camera slowly moves closer, the audience recognizes the man as Charles Xavier.
Yes.
This is the best show ever.
They brought back Tony and Xavier.
Xavier in like 1 year he pops up twice. Good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like, watch my show on Disney Plus this January. All right. What is he doing? What's he doing?
The founder of the X-Men, he turns his head slightly, his eyes shining with a mixture of concern and determination. Suddenly, a holographic image materializes in front of Xavier, depicting the Skrull invasion and its aftermath. The voice of Nick Fury echoes through the room, explaining the events that unfolded and the hero's successful defeat of Veranke.
Where were you?
Recaps the movie.
Yeah, this is the worst post credit.
It's like 20 minutes long, too. And then they did this, and then
Yeah.
Tony came back.
Tony's back.
Xavier nods, his expression deepening with a sense of purpose. So it has begun, he says in a calm yet determined tone. The camera pans to a corner of the room where a wheelchair-bound Eric Lenscher, known as Magneto,
He's got him like Jigsaw? He's bound to the wheelchair?
Which Magneto do you guys think it is? Ian McKellen? Or
It's gotta be
James
Ian. He's like, I'll
It's
come
gotta be
back, but
Ian.
I don't want to walk.
wheelchair-bound.
I don't want to walk. Okay, what's he doing?
Where known as Magneto sits, his magnetic powers subtly manipulate nearby metal objects, reflecting the turmoil within him.
I'm angry, Charles. I'm angry.
Let me reflect it with my power.
Stop it. Stop it.
Remember, it's all in a dimly lit room. This time.
Yeah.
So you can barely see what's going on
happening.
anyway.
Yeah.
Is he moving metal around? What the fuck is he doing?
No, he's just reflecting his inner torment.
Yeah.
Xavier and Magneto exchange a knowing look. Their shared history and understanding of the world's mutants weighing heavily upon them. They both understand that the Skrull invasion is just the beginning of a new era of threats, and that the mutants will play a crucial role in defending Earth.
Mm-hmm.
The scene ends with Xavier and Magneto silently contemplating the challenges that lie ahead, hinting at the impending arrival of the X-Men into the MCU and setting the stage for future mutant-centric stories.
Silently, so they're not talking. They're just sitting there and like they're thinking about something, but we, the audience, don't know what they're thinking about.
Can't even see anything, let alone hear anything.
We're supposed to, we gotta look at the metal to know what he's feeling, you know? Hey, it's not that part's not a terrible post-credit scene, and a different thing of just like revealing Charles and Eric and being like, hey, they gotta do something, but oh, that was great. Yeah. All right, Taylor, end us off. We asked, because we didn't do full predictions, because there's not much to predict here, but I want you to say, what did you ask? Because we wanted to get the, this is our go-to now. It gives us some good laughs. So what did you ask ChatGPT for the plot synopsis of Indiana Jones 5, or how did you ask it?
Write me a synopsis for Indiana Jones 5 Dial of Destiny that takes place a few years after Indiana Jones Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Now, you have to note that this does not have any concept of Dial of Destiny, so I gave it that title so it could run with that as a plot, because it doesn't. Its knowledge pulls from up to like 2019 to 2020,
Of course,
as far as I know. So,
And also, did you ask it for a post-credit scene? Perfect.
I love that post-credit
In a
scene.
dimly lit room.
Yeah, yeah. Joe Pesci. Forgot about me, Dad, huh?
I could tell it to write an Indiana Jones Joe Pesci. It would fucking do it. It's nuts.
Not today.
Son, I said this was one time for After Night or something. We are gonna do like a ChatGPT episode and just throw a bunch of stupid like fanboy stuff. That'll be some more content next year. But
Like the
yeah.
Batman Forever. or
Yeah,
not
Batman
Forever,
Beyond
Batman
was
Beyond.
so
That was
good
good.
on the Flash prediction. So random. Anyway, thanks, Bruce. Thanks, Bruce.
We'll do this together.
Dylan, I have to tell you, like, we did this, like, it was, I don't know how we got there, but it was like, it wrote this, like, do you know the concept of Batman Beyond?
No.
It's Batman when he's like 80 and he's retired. He can't do anymore because he's a heart condition. So a young character, like it's an animated show, very good. Finds out he's Batman and he trains him. He becomes his disciple. So Batman Beyond. It's Terry McGuinness. He's taking on this mantle. So we asked it to write a movie because something came up. Oh, Espob's write it. Of course, they said Matt Reeves going to direct it. But the whole movie is following the show where he trains Terry McGuinness to become Batman. At the end of the movie, he's like, "I'm Batman protecting Gotham," and the post credit was just Bruce being like, "Well, I'll be Batman too," and he just came right back and he was Batman. So like the whole movie's about he'll be Batman, and the post credit was like, "No, we'll just be Batman together." And he said, "I'm Batman, and you'll be Batman Beyond." And then and then he's just like, "Thanks, Bruce." And it's just like that's the best when ChatGPT just loses it. But yeah, okay, Tara, hit us with this.
Several years have passed since Indiana Jones' last adventure in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and the renowned archaeologist finds himself drawn into another high-stakes quest in Indiana Jones 5 Dial of Destiny. This thrilling installment takes our beloved hero on a journey that tests his courage, intellect, and loyalty in the face of ancient secrets and dangerous adversaries. The story begins with Indiana Jones, now in his twilight years, living a relatively quiet life as a professor of archaeology. However, his peaceful existence is shattered when a former colleague, Dr. Amelia Hartley. That name doesn't sound familiar to me. I don't know if she's from any of the other films.
No,
but,
they're just on their own. Okay, so former colleague.
No flavor.
reaches out to him for help. She possesses a rare artifact known as the Dial of Destiny, an ancient device said to grant the power to alter
right
fate
here.
itself.
Okay,
you go.
there you go. That's similar to what the rumor plot is. Yeah.
Dr. Hartley reveals that the dial has fallen into the hands of a shadowy organization known as the Order of Annihilation.
Shit,
That's
it's
some
George
Marvel
Lucas
shit.
writing this.
Led by the enigmatic and ruthless Anton Vargas, the Order seeks to use the
Good
dial's
name.
powers to reshape the world according to their dark agenda. Recognizing the immense danger this poses, Indiana Jones reluctantly agrees to aid Dr. Hartley in recovering the dial and preventing its misuse. Their quest takes them across the globe, from ancient temples in the dense jungles of South America to hidden chambers beneath the pyramids of Egypt. Along the way, Indiana Jones encounters old allies and formidable enemies, including a seductive double agent. There's always a seductive double agent.
Oh, Mac.
And a skilled
Mac.
assassin dispatched by Vargas. Yeah, Mac.
Okay, assassin.
As
okay.
Indiana Jones and Dr. Hartley delve deeper into the mysteries surrounding the Dial of Destiny, they uncover the trail of historical clues left by a secret society known as the Guardians of Time.
Holy
Oh,
fuck, these
okay.
factions. I like
Guardians of Time, Order of Annihilation. These clues lead them to an ancient prophecy foretelling the cataclysmic consequences that would befall humanity if the dial falls in the wrong hands. With time running out and the world on the brink of chaos, Indiana Jones must summon all his knowledge, resourcefulness, and bravery to outwit the Order of Annihilation and thwart their plans. Along the way, he grapples with his own mortality and the weight of his legacy, realizing that even in the twilight of his career, his actions can still shape the course of history. In Indiana Jones 5, audiences will witness a captivating blend of exhilarating action sequences, pulse-pounding chases, and thrilling archaeological discoveries. As the stakes escalate, Indiana Jones will face his most formidable challenge yet, embracing his iconic hat and whip to preserve the world's future while securing his own legacy as legendary adventurer.
I feel like he didn't really give us an ending there. He just like what happened with the dial? Who got it?
With the time running out, he summons all his knowledge and resourcefulness and bravery to outwit the Order and thwart their plans. That's all.
Okay, that's
The
it.
dial ends up probably in like a box in Area 51 or something.
Right. Okay.
Of course.
So post credits.
Not your best effort, ChatGPT. I'll tell you that. That was pretty.
Pretty fucking generic.
Yeah, it was a pretty lame movie. Not Secret Invasion, great job. This, not so much. But let's see. Maybe say with the post credit.
So the screen fades in, revealing a dimly lit study.
Let's study. That's great.
It's
Oh,
not
and
a room,
I
it's
haven't told
study.
you guys. Did you? Oh, Antras told you. That's what's in the chat. He says he's gonna be at the end of the year making a montage of all this. I said I'm gonna call up him a Patreon producer tier if he's doing that, because apparently he's cutting together a super video of all the ChatGPT things. So
Legend.
Oh, hell
should be a
yeah.
good thing. So yeah, but anyway, so dimly lit study. Yeah.
Dimly lit study, filled with ancient artifacts and books. Indiana Jones, tired but content, sits behind a cluttered desk, meticulously documenting his latest adventure. As he leans back in his chair, a knock resounds from the door. Curious, Indiana
Joe
rises.
Pesci.
I mean, it
Pesci,
pops.
I've missed you.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine how confused the audience would
Oh,
be?
what happened to you, Mutt? The Dial of Destiny really fucked me up. Okay.
Curious, Indiana rises and opens the door to find a young woman with a determined expression standing on his doorstep. She introduces herself as Lucy Thompson, an aspiring archaeologist who has long admired Indiana's work. She holds out a weathered journal, its pages filled with sketches and notes. Lucy explains that she has recently made a significant discovery, one that could lead to an uncharted archaeological site of great historical importance. She seeks Indiana's guidance and expertise, hoping he will join her in unraveling the mysteries it holds. Indiana studies the journal for a moment, a glimmer of excitement reigniting in his eyes. He smiles and extends his hand, inviting Lucy inside. Well, Miss Thompson, he says, it seems another adventure awaits. Buckle up, because this time you're in for the ride of your life.
Oh my god.
Wait, what is he
This
saying?
man is 80 years old in this scene. Let's not forget.
Oh my god.
Give me that line again. Give me that line.
It got extremely sexual.
Well, this is why I chuckled earlier, because I saw this briefly. It fucking got me. Well, okay, here, and I quote, well, Miss Thompson, seems another adventure awaits. Buckle up, because this time you're in for the ride of your life. Note, he just
And
met
invites
this
her.
woman.
And he
Invites
just
her
invited her
inside.
inside.
I can't
Just met
imagine
this
any
woman.
of these post-credit scenes being less than like 5-10 minutes long. Like I don't think
Yeah, they're long.
this bot really doesn't understand the concept of a
It
post-credit.
sounds like the first act of the movie right here, where she's explaining
exactly.
stuff.
Yeah,
but-
it's like set up for. Yeah, it's like a
They-
trailer essentially.
They both enter the study, leaving the door ajar. and the scene-
Wait, that wasn't it?
No,
I
there's
thought.
more.
Oh my god! I thought the ride of your life was it. I'm like, okay, that's a cool like. That,
You
and, like,
typically end
that's
it
a-
with the ride of your life. You can't
Yeah.
get much better than that.
I think,
It's
oh,
just
that's
like-
a good stinger. You say that, then it cuts
Next
to black. You're like,
scene.
oh, what's
Yeah.
Indy up to? yeah,
Well-
we skipped the whole movie.
This last sentence here is where it fades to black because they both
Okay.
enter the study, leaving the door ajar, and then the scene fades to black, and then it just talks
Oh,
about the
okay.
post-credit scene hints at the continuation of his legacy and all
Oh,
that.
good.
With the torch being passed on,
Jones will be
essentially.
back.
So,
Oh, not to Mutt though. No, it's funny. It didn't mention Mutt or Marianne at all.
nope.
Take so.
So with this, like, if this is like, let's say this is setting up the future Indiana Jones verse. Do you guys think Lucy, what was it, Lucy Thompson, Thomas,
Thompson.
What was it? Is that a good name for like the next Indiana Jones?
Lucy Thompson.
It's got to be Henry.
No, it's too. It's
I don't
too.
think
Henrietta.
It's a bit
if
too
it's a female.
plain, perhaps.
Yeah, Indiana Jones is some, but no, I think I like. Obviously, we don't have predictions, guys, but I actually think this is it for. I'm not gonna say ever, but I don't think we get another Indiana Jones movie for till we're like 50. Like, I think they're gonna wait a while because I don't even know how well this is gonna do, and I feel like it is one of those franchises that without Ford, I don't think people show up right now. I think
What
that's
if
why
it
you
makes
wait.
$2 billion though?
Then Harrison Ford's gonna say, "Buckle up, you're in for the ride of your life." Indy 6, here you go.
92-year-old. Yeah.
But no, I think it'll make a good amount of profit. But I think it will go. It'll be gone until like we're 50, and people that are 20 to 40 be like, "Oh, I've never really seen Indiana Jones." So yeah, I think this is it because they were making a Disney Plus show. And they canned it, and apparently the rumors Lucasfilm has told their staff they're strictly working on Star Wars projects now, nothing else. So
There's a Indiana Jones character named John Thompson who's apparently a friend of Professor Henry Jones.
oh shit,
I don't know what he is. I guess that's where ChatGPT was trying to like source from. I have
Yeah.
no idea where this is from. This is not from the movies, I don't think. But there's a whole elaborate thing here. Like, is this
It
from the
could-
TV show?
It could be the Chronicles of Young Indiana Jones, yeah.
Okay, I think so. Yeah.
So there you go. It's pulling from the TV show, Deep Pull. And again, that's the other
Just
thing.
like random gentleman. It just threw on the wiki.
Yeah, he created it right now. Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
what
the
was
other
the
thing.
TV show? I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's a show. It's like a show about like it's not River Phoenix, but it's adventures. It's on Disney Plus now. It's Adventures of a Young Indiana Jones. I think it's 2 seasons. It's an old Indy telling stories, and they flash back to it. That's why hardcore Indy fans are wondering if
Is-
Harrison Ford will lose his eye in this movie because Indy in the future has like an eye patch when he's really old because he lost
So
his
it's
eye. in
Harrison
mission.
Ford like
No.
narrating though? No.
No, it's a different actor. But Harrison Ford
Weird.
does, I think, appear in 2 episodes and like a cameo in an adventure story
When
or
did-
something. So
When was the show made?
I think it's after this movie. I don't know the exact time, but I think it's after this movie. So, yeah, they did it.
Just aired
so.
on TV back in the day.
Yeah, and like his cameo in the show is very, very cheesy. Like it's just like it's some
Also,
sort of
YouTube that cameo.
yeah. It's for. Let me see. Hang on. Can I quickly pull it
That's
up?
a crazy picture of like old Indiana Jones.
Can you bring it up for you?
I'll bring it up here.
Oh, why? Oh my
Describe
god.
it in great detail for the audio listeners. Oh my god! Yeah, that is
Holy crikey.
shocking.
George.
Fuck.
That's Indy, eh?
Yeah.
I
Oh, there you
mean,
go.
If someone's looking that old, like Joe Pesci could be their son, I guess. So.
Yeah, and here
Oh,
I got the quick thing. We're not gonna watch it all, scrub past it, but yeah, he has 7 minutes worth of all screen time put together in that TV show. This one says all Harrison Ford scene, but there's one in particular that's like a really type of cheesy thing. Oh, you got the Lucasfilm. Where is it here? Where is it? Yeah, he's like look at this in like it's like present day
In
stuff.
Canada?
Probably. Oh, this is what came up, right?
Saxophone.
He can play saxophone. Yeah.
There's a sacred relic of my past.
This is like a ChatGPT end credit scene.
Crazy.
But we're like
It's a
seeing the
dimly lit
video.
Dimly lit
Guy in
cabin.
a wheelchair.
Reminds me of working my way through the universe. University of Chicago. No, I was a waiter. Oh
my God.
And see, this is what the show would be. It'd be like him telling stories. I think this is like the pilot, and then eventually they replaced him with like other actor and stuff. Oh, look, there's young Indy.
Hell,
Oh God.
Indiana
So this
Jones
is
and the
when-
Mystery of the Blues.
This is when his dad was like, "Oh, you left right when you got interesting, playing his blues music."
Yeah, I
and
guess
all
so. Oh, here you go. Watch the finale of this episode. It's only a minute long. Look at this. Yeah.
My pistol is empty, Dr. Jones. I don't like loaded weapons.
Fuck.
The pipe belongs to my people. What are we gonna do now?
They've got
What is
guns.
that actor doing?
They got
They've got
guns.
the pipe.
Well, things can't always be the way you want them to be.
What help is the? He's
Why
such a
did Harrison
deadbeat.
Ford sign on with this?
Oh
This is
no.
so dumb.
But sometimes they are.
Buckle up for the ride of your life.
It's got the theme and everything. What the fuck did I just see?
This is definitely a ChatGPT.
Cut it before we
written.
get copyrighted over here.
He literally played a saxophone to collapse snow on a guy to get a pipe back.
That's a man taking a paycheck right there.
Oh yeah.
Here's a relic from my past.
Crazy.
Well, you know what? Dial Destiny can't be anywhere. It's that. That was worth
Wow.
that minute. My God. So,
Did you want the alternate?
yeah, sure.
ending?
Yeah, let's see what. Yeah, we did this for Mandalorian. To quickly give it to us, we asked AI, which maybe it'll give us a fucking better episode than this, ChatGPT, what it would give us as a series finale of Secret Invasion. So,
All right. Yes. Title: Secret Invasion season finale. The episode title is Invasion Unmasked.
Unmasked or
Unmasked.
unmasked. Yeah.
Unmasked.
On the mast.
Unmasked. Synopsis. Following the aftermath of Tony Stark's death and Nick Fury's return to Earth, the Avengers find themselves facing their greatest challenge yet: a secret invasion by Skrulls. Gravik, a cunning and powerful Skrull villain, is determined to harvest the DNA of all the Avengers and become a super Skrull.
Yes.
Unbeknownst to the team, War Machine has been replaced by a Skrull imposter in hiding. Meanwhile, Talos, the Skrull ally of the Avengers, has a daughter named Gaia who is fiercely opposed to Gravik's Sinister's plan.
Okay.
As the season finale unfolds, the fate of the Earth Avengers hangs in the balance. So, first act of this, Seeds of Doubt. War Machine's imposter, a Skrull who goes by the name of Ro.
Oh, so it has the chapters. It's Seeds of
Yeah,
Doubt.
it's got
Okay.
a couple.
Rhodes'
of, like,
imposters. Scroll's name is Ro.
RHO.
So instead of Rhodes, it's Ro.
Yeah,
What are
They
the
were
odds of
born.
that?
They were
Holy
born
shit.
for this.
he was chosen.
That's
man.
how Gravik decided. Ro.
Just cut off the last three
Rhodes.
letters of his name. Let's go with that.
Starts covertly gathering the Avengers' DNA, posing as a trusted ally. Rose struggles with the ethical
wow.
implications of his mission as he begins to see humanity in the Avengers.
That's interesting.
Wow,
I
so
actually
this-
like that idea.
Yes. So the whole finale, the Avengers are here, but he's like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Okay, better already.
And he's actively collecting it. So you see him go
He's
up
collecting
to
it.
Hawkeye and he pokes him with a little syringe or something.
Yeah.
Ah, what the
As he's
fuck,
like, oh, I
Rhodes?"
shouldn't be doing this.
Talos receives intel about Gravik's nefarious plot, realizing that his daughter Gaia, who has been away studying the stars, might be in grave danger if she returns to Earth. So they've definitely, I think they're changing a couple things.
There's
here.
some things. Yeah, Tal's still
Studying
alive.
the
and-
stars, yeah.
Yeah, Gaia's
different.
studying the stars.
The Avengers face an unknown threat when a powerful assailant disguised as an innocent civilian launches a surprise attack on a populated area. The team manages to stop the attacker, but remains puzzled about their motives. Act 2, A Daughter's Return. Guy returns to Earth, sensing the impending danger and seeking a father's
Wait,
counsel.
stop. What's the title of that chapter again?
Daughter's Return.
Okay. Thought so.
Talos is torn between protecting her and aiding the Avengers in their battle against the Skrull invasion. Tony Stark's AI Friday detects irregularities in War Machine's behavior, but is unsure whether it's a technical glitch
Oh.
or something more sinister. That's kind
I
of
like
cool.
that.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
interesting.
that. Friday being like, hey.
The Avengers
Ro or
with
Rhodes.
Yeah, I thought you were studying the stars, bro. Why are you back? Why are you back so
You
soon?
star studier? What are you doing here?
Yeah, we sent you on a poor mission. Study the stars. I'm gonna say that if you guys ever say, "Can you do a cast?" Or I'm gonna say, "No, I'm studying the stars."
Studying the stars.
The Avengers, with Nick Fury's guidance, uncover traces of Skrull activity in key organizations among Earth's elite, leading them to suspect a much larger infiltration than they initially believed. Act 3, Unmasking the Villain. While investigating Skrull activities, the Avengers cross paths with Gaia, who warns them about Gravik's plan to harvest their DNA and become an unstoppable force. The team confronts War Machine, suspecting him to be the Skrull imposter, only to discover that Ro has grown fond of Earth and the Avengers, and Ro confesses his dilemma, torn between loyalty to Gravik and compassion for his friends.
And they fucking murder him. Just like the news.
How would you react if, like, this whole time, Kirkland's been a Skrull, but it's like, I still like you guys, but I also just murdered
I
him
do, yo.
and stole.
Because you're.
But I
because you're
murdered
also-
the original?
Well, we don't know that, right? Did they say he murdered
Didn't
the original?
specify
This?
him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I ever
specify
know
it.
the original Kirkland, or was he just a figment of my imagination?
Yeah, back in the Target days, it changes all those all those events.
You in your
Find out
hospital
armor
gown.
No, it's the Target uniform. When Kirkland walks out as
I wake up, I'm like, I gotta get to work. Target Canada.
Yeah, where's Target?
He's
Why is there a
living with
gym here
Shay. All this stuff with Shay's been on a podcast
That'd be
for 8
crazy.
years. Yeah.
Because oh wow.
That's fucking crazy. Gravik reveals himself to the Avengers, launching an all-out attack. He uses the combined abilities of the harvested Avengers DNA to overpower the team, leaving them at his mercy. Act 4, Battle for Earth.
Act 4. Wow, not a 3-act structure like most stories are. Okay.
With the Avengers defeated and Earth's defenses weakened, Gravik's invasion force emerges from the shadows, posing a global threat. Chaos ensues as the world faces an unpredictable... unpredictable words.
It's unpredictable. We don't know.
Super unpredictable.
Unpredictable. Fuck, I lost my my sentence here.
Aren't you just reading a paragraph?
Control
or
F.
Just start from the top.
Unpredictable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Start
Chapter 1, Unmasked.
A daughter's return.
I've been studying the stars. They're lovely.
Back
Taylor?
photo.
You said you
Guy
need to go.
and Ro join forces with the Avengers. So the Avengers are still around. They were defeated, but they're still around. Realizing that Gravik's ambition could lead to the destruction of not just Earth, but also the Skrull homeworld. In a climactic battle, Gaia uses her unique powers to disrupt Gravik's control over the Avengers' DNA, temporarily weakening him. Act 5, Sacrifice and Redemption. In a selfless act, Ro confronts Gravik and sacrifices himself to break the Skrull villain's hold on the Avengers' DNA, freeing them from his control. The Avengers, fueled by newfound unity and determination, rally together and launch a counterattack against the invading Skrull forces. Talos, inspired by his daughter's bravery and seeing the truth in the Avengers' heroism, leads a faction of Skrulls to assist Earth in its defense. Final scene. The epic showdown, the Avengers and the newfound allies, including Gaia and the Skrulls, defeat Gravik and repel the Skrull invasion from Earth. The heroes stand united, celebrating their victory and the newfound respect and friendship between Earth and Skrulls.
Was there a
There's no
post-credit
dimly
on that
lit
one?
room at the end of this, eh?
There might be.
And all that in 37 minutes. That's pretty crazy.
Hey, at least, if I could have walked away knowing who the new Avengers are, I would have at least been a little happy with this episode. Be like, okay, we got the full roster now, we know, but
The season finale is concluded with the Avengers and allies celebrating their hard-earned victory. So the scene, there's a post-credit scene, the hidden chamber. In a dimly lit chamber. We see a cloaked figure in shadows standing before a high-tech console.
it never gets old because it's always dimly lit and something else.
An ethereal light. cracks through the scene.
The star studier emerges.
The figure's identity remains hidden as they manipulate holographic screens displaying data on the recent events of the Skrull invasion. The camera pans closer, and we catch a glimpse of their hand, a distinct metallic gleam suggesting advanced technology or perhaps something more. Sinister figure, slyly. Impressive. The Avengers proved to be quite resilient, but there's always another way in.
There's always another hole.
Is that the end of the scene, Taylor?
No.
Okay.
The figure reaches out and activates a holographic projection, revealing an image of Tony Stark, the late Iron Man. strange face.
Late Iron Man.
Sinister figure whispers, Tony Stark, the genius who once thwarted our plans. Even in death, he remains a thorn in our side. But I've just what we need, the key to unlocking our true potential. The camera zooms in on an image of Tony's arc reactor glowing with an eerie light. Sinister figure smirking. With this, we shall rise again, stronger, more unstoppable than ever before, and the Avengers won't see us coming until it's too late. The figure chuckles darkly, the screen fades to black.
It didn't say who it is.
It won't reveal.
Stu
And I
went.
followed up. I asked it too. Who is the villain in the post-credit scene? The villain remains cloaked in the shadows, and their identity is intentionally left as a mysterious.
Wow.
And I wrote, but who is the villain? Apologies for any confusion. The post-credit scene
What's the
right
confusion?
earlier, the villain's identity is deliberately left open-ended and cannot be explained.
What
What-
explain?
I furthered it. What villain would you select out of all the Marvel comic villains to be in this post-credit scene? What intriguing choice could be MODOK? And that's all it said.
MODOK.
It's
I
his
think
way
that'd be
in.
obvious.
It's like he was saying.
Whether
it's his
he's
way
cloaked or
in.
not, I think it's pretty easy to pick up on who MODOK is.
I love though, like the way they want AI writers to write a script. They literally, the AI won't give them the end credit scene. Like, no, who's going to be the character?
need
No,
to
it's
know.
a duck clip. Yeah,
So imagine
it
if
could
like
be
Feige
MODOK.
actually did that with these post-credit scenes, just like, yeah, we don't actually really know who this is. Like, we'll just leave it open-ended and figure it out later.
Maybe he did that with this episode. My goodness, jeez, that's MODOK. He once was an Avenger, now he's back to take down the Avengers. But
There's
I
always
guess
a
he
way in.
lived in the quantum realm over there.
yeah. Taylorfield, I asked you to do this because we've been busy. We have not had official predictions episode, so I want you to quickly hit us with what did ChatGPT write for Loki season 2? Because usually do these predictions, but I got to do it now.
All right. So we got our title, Loki, Nexus Unleashed.
Sorry, quick question: is this because ChatGPT got like a new update recently? Is this the new and improved?
It's
ChatGPT?
not in there yet, but Loki
Okay.
season 1 came out in the time period that fits with what ChatGPT knows. So it is aware of what happened in season
Gotcha.
1 and has
Perfect.
built a sequel season
has not
off
seen
of that.
Ant-Man and the
No.
Wasp,
No Ant-Man.
Quantumania. Gotcha.
No.
No. So season 2, the synopsis. After the events of Loki season 1 finale, where multiple variants of Loki were unleashed upon the multiverse and the TVA was thrown into chaos, the second season picks up the story with even greater stakes, multiverse and turmoil. New power threatens to consume all reality. Loki, Sylvie, and Mobius must reunite and embark on a perilous journey to restore order to the chaos that they helped create. Episode 1, Chaos Unleashed. The season begins
Very
with a
generic title so
Chaos
far.
that they unleashed.
Yeah.
The season begins with a fractured multiverse showcasing various realities in disarray. Loki is separated from Sylvie and Mobius. Loki finds himself in a dystopian reality where Asgard never fell, and he is a revered king.
Dylan
he must
loves this. Asgard's back, baby.
he must convince his
Isn't it beautiful?
He must convince his alternate self to help him set things right. Episode 2, The Council of Variants. Sylvie and Mobius form an uneasy alliance with versions of Loki from different realities. They form a council to pool their knowledge and resources to combat the multiversal threat. Together, they discover that a being known as the Chronarch is manipulating the multiverse's timelines. Google an image of him. He looks kind of cool. Episode 3, Chronarch's Origin. A flashback episode delves into the origin of the
Great
Chronarch.
title.
A being who once worked for the TVA but became disillusioned with their mission. The Chronarch possesses immense power and seeks to reshape the multiverse according to their own vision. Episode 4, Realm of the Conquerors. Loki, Sylvie, and their alternate counterparts embark on a journey through different realities, encountering alternate versions of iconic Marvel characters and dealing with their own insecurities. They must find a way to unite these disparate? D-I-S-P-A-R-A-T-E. Disparate Lokis? Weird. And confront the Chronarch. Very weird. Episode 5, The Nexus War. The Lokis launch an assault on the Chronarch's stronghold, a nexus point where they control the multiverse. A climactic battle ensues with the Lokis facing off against the Chronarch's army of reality-altering minions. Loki, Sylvie, and Mobius must confront their own weaknesses to stop the Chronarch.
Of course.
Episode 6, Sacred Timeline Reborn. In the season finale, Loki and his allies confront the Chronarch and reveal their true identity. A former TVA agent who was erased from the timeline. The Chronarch's plan is to reset the multiverse to its original state, erasing all variance and free will. Loki and Sylvie must make their heartbreaking choice to stop the Chronarch and restore the multiverse, sacrificing their own happiness in the process. The season ends with the multiverse stabilized, but the consequences of their actions weigh heavily on Loki, Sylvie, and Mobius. As they part ways, each character must come to terms with their own identity and the choices they've made, setting the stage for future adventures in the spanning
very safe season by ChatGPT. Yeah, no.
And we gotta post credits.
Yeah, I'll say episode 1 was already better. So yeah, get us to the dimly lit room.
The scene opens in a dimly lit chamber within the TVA.
I should have known. Sorry.
That's the update. That's the GPT update.
Yeah.
It's a chamber
We
now.
have chambers now.
The room is filled with ancient, dusty tomes and scrolls.
Nice, I'm into it.
Minas Tirith. That's where Gandalf was reading about the ring.
He's reading about Kang. He's like, there's a new threat, Frodo. We gotta go back. Go back to Middle Earth.
A mysterious figure shrouded in a cloak stands in front of a massive, ornate mirror.
It's Gandalf. Also, next ChatGPT, we got to do a Lord of the Rings with Avengers. Remember how we did that with Harry Potter? And Lord of the
Oh,
Rings?
I'd love to see
We
that.
got to do that. Look out soon, patrons.
Narrator voiceover. In the aftermath of the Nexus War, the multiverse was restored, but its secrets remain hidden. The cloaked figure reaches out and touches the mirror's surface. The mirror begins to ripple, revealing glimpses of various alternate realities. Oh, I just feel like this could be sexualized or something like that.
Oh,
Look at that crack.
Yeah, it's Dylan from the GV fanfic. Dylan, did you ever listen to that episode?
oh, I don't think I did.
I gotta write it down, find it. I suppose we'll put in the best of it at the end of the year. But oh yeah, your character from the fanfic was wild. So, anyways, continue.
Narrator voiceover. But some seek knowledge beyond the confines of time and space. The cloak figure pulls out a device resembling the TemPad, but with unique modifications. They activate it, and a holographic display of a complex map appears showing the branching pathways of the multiverse.
It's the map
with-
to Luke Skywalker.
What the fuck?
And with the right tools, they can navigate the vast expanse of reality itself. The figure's gloved hand hovers over a specific branch on the map, and the map zooms in to reveal a particular reality. In one particular realm, a familiar presence awaits discovery. The camera zooms in on a specific point within that reality, revealing a silhouette that resembles a variant of a well-known character. The game...
Who?
I can ask
He's
it to
well known,
elaborate.
Travis.
He's well known.
You should have saw Taylor got in a big fight with ChatGPT the other day with the Ahsoka
did.
finale. It gave him the whole dimly lit character, and it's like, oh, that's up for you to decide. And Taylor's like, no, you tell me. It's like, oh, we can't tell you that. And eventually they got there. But so we don't know who the voice is, and we don't know who the well known character is.
Well, I got into another fight, and I made it answer. So
Okay. Yeah.
The game of destinies continues and new players are emerging. The cloak figure steps back from the mirror, their intent clear, to explore the multiverse and uncover its hidden truths. As the scene fades to black, the ominous sound of a clock ticking can be heard, signifying that time and the multiverse are far from settled. Please tell me who the cloaked figure is in the post-credit scene, yada yada. Please reveal who this cloaked character is. Who is the cloaked Marvel character? Who is the cloaked Marvel character you alluded to in the post-credit? Pick a Marvel character and tell me that is the cloaked character in the post-credit scene. Finally, I got there. Certainly, let's assign a Marvel character to the cloaked figure in the post-credit scene. The cloaked character in the post-credit scene is none other than Kang the Conqueror.
Jesus.
How hard? Why'd you have to ask it 5 times?
It was a fucking fight. Oh my god.
And like I'm
Wasn't
afraid to
it was
ask.
supposed to be a variant of a popular character, so it's just another Kang the Conqueror?
No, we don't know who the variant is. We know the person talking was Kang. Did you find out
I
who the
see.
variant was, Taylor?
I'm gonna
Or the
find
wel-
out now.
Ask, yeah.
We would know them.
It's
a
still
very,
gonna be
very
Kang.
obvious shape.
Taylor, you got an answer there?
I do have an answer. Interesting. The
a
silhouette that
variant?
resembles a variant of a well-known character in the post-credit scene is Captain Carter, an alternate version of
Oh.
Captain America from the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Kang's
Yeah.
like, my next wife. Renslayer's dead. I need this variant right here. And I don't think they're going to refer much to Secret Invasion. I think they're going to kind of pretend like the way Thor Dark World was never talked about until Endgame. It's going to be like that, but the only difference this time is this one's actually going to never be talked about again. Where like, because Thor Dark World seems like an Academy Award winner compared to Secret Invasion. Like, I'll take Thor Dark World because I know people are like, oh, well, sure, that's not fair. I would watch Thor Dark World the same amount of runtime as Secret Invasion, then watch Secret Invasion again, you know?
Me too, I think.
Gravik.
There you go, I
We're
suppose.
going to get there. We're almost there.
Yeah, imagine this movie. Yeah, I read SPub's second comment first of Gravik will return. The idea of that popping up without that back to tank, what the hell is it? Back to tank scene. So he's just not in it whatsoever. There's no mention. There's no tease, and then it just says Gravik will return.
And you
It's
just
so funny
hear
to me.
you just hear two things: a huge groan from the audience, or who's that? Who's Gravik? What's Gravik? You know, I don't know who that is.
Turns
so.
out, like, yeah, Captain Marvel this whole time was actually Gravik. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh no,
that would be
God.
heartbreaking.
So Taylor, what did our good old favorite ChatGPT? What did it spice up? And this yet is it to the point where it's updated, or is it still just before 2021 still?
I don't know.
Okay.
if
At
it
least it's
is,
Captain
but
Marvel and Endgame to work off of, so we got that going on.
Yes, it's got Captain Marvel, Endgame.
Yeah.
It actually pulled from Miss Marvel as well. So
Oh, look at that. That's good.
yeah, and WandaVision, I guess too. So it's definitely got some stuff in here. But yeah, I'm excited to read this one. I felt like it was juicy. So we were talking about titles earlier. Here's the kicker of a title.
Okay.
Captain Marvel Unleashed.
Terrible title. Fucking terrible.
Captain
title.
Marvel kicking it out of the water.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the tagline.
So it listed this out a little differently. It gave me the genre, superhero sci-fi.
Oh, thanks.
Shit, I didn't know that.
The synopsis, it takes place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe after the events of the Captain Marvel film. Okay, yeah, well, I'm not going to read that.
Yeah.
The plot. The film opens with Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, now a confident and capable superhero, balancing her life as a teenager and a burgeoning Avenger. Burgeoning. Is that it? Burgeoning?
Yep.
Okay. She's called to action when a mysterious cosmic threat known as the Celestial Conflux appears in Earth's atmosphere, endangering the planet. Have you heard of this before? Anyone?
I heard of it, but don't know much about it. So there you go.
Okay.
It's a cardinal snap. No, I'm just kidding.
Carol Danvers, the legendary Captain Marvel, returns to Earth after receiving an urgent message from Nick Fury. They enlist the help of Monica Rambeau, now fully embracing her powers as Spectrum, and together they investigate the source of the Celestial Conflux. It's revealed that the conflux is a cosmic energy disturbance that attracts the attention of otherworldly beings.
Nice.
As the heroes dig deeper, they encounter the Shi'ar Empire, a powerful alien
Okay.
civilization.
Shit.
Who's the Shi'ar? Oh, that
Remember?
was the
Big hair
retro.
mode with
Oh,
the-
They're the ones
shit.
after
Yeah.
Phoenix
Or
Force. Yeah, we getting
Oh,
Rogue coming in
yeah.
here. We're getting that Captain Marvel Rogue moment. Let's go.
Yes.
That would
that
give me
would be amazing if this
Yeah.
movie did that.
That
would be
even if they
insane.
spoiled it, if Feige tomorrow just announced, "Hey, Kiki Palmer's in this movie as Rogue," I'd be like, "Fuck, I'm buying my tickets right then." You know, I ain't waiting. Let's go. Not happening though.
Powerful, who drawn to the celestial conflicts due to its potential to create a cosmic weapon capable of immense destruction.
Yep.
To stop the Shi'ar Empire from harnessing this power, our heroes must form an alliance with a group of unexpected allies. Enter the X-Men.
Well, we are getting it. You know, she's a mutant
ChatGPT
now.
went hard on that one line of dialogue
Oh,
in
yeah.
Miss Marvel.
Professor
I'll
Charles
take it.
Xavier, the telepathic leader, along with
Nice.
Cyclops,
Okay.
Jean Grey, Storm, and Wolverine, who are sent by Xavier to help
Rogue?
Earth avert this cosmic catastrophe.
So
The
only a
film
team of 4, eh? Only
Only a team
4
of
X-Men.
four,
That's
yeah.
That's a small team going on right now.
The film explores
build
the integration of mutants into the MCU, explaining their existence as a result of the cosmic event that caused the celestial conflicts.
They're really holding back on that in the marketing. You know, not showing any of the X-Men.
Wait, sorry. What caused the creation of mutants? Can you read that line again?
Explaining their existence as a result of the cosmic event that caused. So I don't know what the cosmic event is that caused this conflict.
Is it what they were talking about earlier? This whole the convergence thing is that happened at some point?
Well,
Or are
it
they
doesn't
just
say
referring
any
to
kind of
Endgame as the
convergence.
cosmic event? Is that
Maybe
what
that's
ChatGPT
what
is
they're
doing?
referring it to. I'm not sure. It doesn't detail it.
Tony snapped and the X-Men were here. Mutants were here.
As the team faces the Shi'ar Empire, led by a formidable villain named Warstar,
Okay.
they engage in epic battles on both Earth and in space, testing their combined powers and teamwork. Miss Marvel's shape-shifting abilities, Captain Marvel's cosmic energy, Spectrum's energy manipulation, and the X-Men's mutant powers make for thrilling action sequences. I can picture it in my head already. Throughout the film, Kamala Khan's admiration for Carol Danvers deepens as they share their experiences as heroes and women. The X-Men's introduction into the MCU adds a whole
Go back. What was that line?
Kamala Khan's admiration for Carol Danvers deepens as they share their experiences as heroes and women.
Okay. Just sound like a robot wrote it.
I love that.
Okay, go ahead.
The X-Men's introduction to the MCU adds a new dynamic to the superhero landscape, setting up a future storylines involving mutants. In the climax, our heroes prevent the Shi'ar Empire from obtaining the Celestial Conflux's power, ultimately convincing them that the Earth is not to be trifled with. The film concludes with a sense of unity between the heroes as they protect Earth and the universe from cosmic threats. In the mid-credits scene, Nick Fury discusses the formation of a new team. The Ultimates, which include Captain Marvel, Spectrum, Miss Marvel, and the X-Men, dedicated to safeguarding the cosmos.
So the
I love
Ultimates.
that ChatGPT was so bored by the Marvels that he's like, let's just throw a bunch of X-Men in here because I don't even want to buy a ticket for this.
The Ultimates are usually like a they're like another name for the Avengers. In the Ultimate Universe, the Ultimates were the Avengers, but in this movie, they're just the Marvels and the X-Men put together. So
I'm into it.
And then so we got a post-credits scene.
Nice.
The screen fades to black, and then we see a dimly lit underground facility.
Get some new material, GPT.
It did though. I don't think we've ever gotten an underground facility.
It's always dimly lit.
Oh yeah, it's always dimly lit, but I do the underground facility, which I feel like
What was
most
the
of
one time it wasn't dimly lit, but it was like
It's like an
faded
ethereal
flickering.
ethereal light, ethereal light and darkness.
Even though I feel like too an underground facility is usually dark in general, right? So already,
Usually.
Right, you could
yeah.
just assume it's dimly lit.
I definitely want a tally of like how many dimly lit locations we've had, but okay, good to know.
It's insane.
Maybe that'll be an S Bubs' like montage, like a
Yeah.
dimly lit counter or something like
Yeah.
that. Okay, so a security camera feed shows a shadowy figure with remarkable agility, evading guards and alarms. The figure moves with a grace and finesse that is unmistakably that of a skilled acrobat and martial artist.
Oh my god.
Suddenly, the lights of the facility in the facility go out, plunging into darkness. The security camera feed is lost, and all seems quiet. But then, a single pair of glowing eyes pierces the darkness. The eyes emit an eerie and otherworldly green glow. A soft, sinister chuckle fills the room. As the lights flicker back on, we catch a glimpse of the shadowy figure's face. It's none other than the enigmatic and famous Marvel character Elektra Natchios, as portrayed by
I
Jennifer
thought we were
Garner.
building a Nightcrawler the whole time.
Wait,
This
go,
is
no. Go back and read this description again. Glowing eyes. What is this?
Yeah, that's where I was
glowing
thinking
eyes.
Nightcrawler too.
Yeah.
Eyes emit an eerie and otherworldly green glow.
Okay. Maybe that's happened in the comics. I
That
don't recall.
entire description, that's Nightcrawler to a T. So
This is
yeah.
portrayed by Jennifer Garner, and so she's coming back for this.
That makes
role
sense.
here.
She's gonna be in Deadpool 3, right? So
She's been a vigilante, an assassin, and even a leader of the Hand, but her intentions now remain shrouded in mystery. The scene ends with Elektra stepping into the light and looking directly at the camera, her eyes still glowing green. It's clear she has a significant role to play in the next chapter of the MCU.
it's clear.
Looks at the camera. Oh my God.
I feel like that would be the most not bullshit, but just like imagine we're sitting there and we get a end credit scene of Jennifer Garner's Elektra, and like, how does this tie in? And I guess it does, right? Because she's in Deadpool 3, but she's like, okay, I guess it's like Elektra will return in Deadpool 3. I guess that's what they do. It's like, why are we placing this here? But
No, at that
Yeah, but
point
I'm-
it just says graphic will return.
I'm gonna spin this on just to continue on the Elektra thing here real quick,
Okay.
because it's enticing. So in this
Write me a
follow-up,
trilogy of Electra MCU movies.
in this follow-up, it's titled Elektra: Shadows of the Past. Elektra takes center stage as the character, yada yada. The story begins with Elektra, now based in New York City, leading a mysterious and secluded life. She's left her life as an assassin and leader of the Hand behind, seeking redemption for her actions. However, her past continues to haunt her as she is hunted by a powerful and enigmatic organization that seeks to exploit her unique abilities. As Elektra attempts to distance herself from her dark history, she becomes embroiled in a series of supernatural incidents occurring in the city. These incidents are linked to an ancient artifact and mystical forces that threaten to unleash chaos upon the world. In her quest to uncover the truth, Elektra encounters a new ally, Dr. Stephen Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme. Strange recognizes the potential in Elektra's abilities and offers to help her harness her latent mystical powers, which are linked to her resurrection by the Hand.
Oh, okay.
Together, they investigate the origins of the artifacts and dark forces at play. As Elektra's journey unfolds, her character faces inner conflicts and moral dilemmas, forcing her to confront her past and choices that led her down a dark path. She also discovers a connection to a long-forgotten order of mystical warriors who once wielded the very artifacts she now seeks to protect. The film explores her struggles, redemption, yada yada yada. The climax, Elektra and Doctor Strange, along with other mystical-powered allies, face off against a shadowy organization.
Does
The battle
it ever name
combines
this organization, or
It
it's just
doesn't-
shadowy
shadowy organization. The battle combines martial arts, magic, and supernatural elements in a visually stunning showdown. Concludes with Elektra choosing to embrace her role as a guardian of the mystical artifacts,
Oh, shit.
continuing her journey of redemption.
That's good for Jennifer Garner. You know, getting a whole movie again.
Big
her
paycheck
own
for
movie,
that.
Yeah, getting Benedict in there. That's
That's what the Marvels is setting her up, an Elektra movie.
Yeah. What was the end credit for that one?
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, last thing now. Yeah, I got to know an end credit for you for a Marvel movie. You can't leave me there. Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch, Doctor Strange 3, Elektra. What was the title of this movie again, Taylor? Elektra, or is it just called
Elektra: Shadows of the Past.
Okay. Yeah.
Shadows.
Uh,
that works.
The end. I fucking love the end credits in these. The end credits roll and the screen fades to black. However, after a brief pause, a new scene emerges. We find ourselves in a dimly lit underground chamber. Not facility, it's a chamber this time.
Oh yeah,
clearly-
be clear about it. It's a chamber.
Clearly, ChatGPT has learned the word underground now, because that's the go-to. Okay, so
and
underground chamber.
enigmatic too. It
Enigmatic.
popped
Yeah.
up a few times.
Yeah.
In the center of the room, a sealed and heavily fortified containment cell is prominently displayed. Strange symbols and enchantments adorn the walls. Suddenly, the containment cell begins to crack and the enchantments weaken. With a burst of supernatural energy, the cell's doors open. Emerging from within is none other than a character previously unseen in the MCU, portrayed by a yet to be revealed actress. Okay, this is where ChatGPT is getting it tricky. Clea. So we have seen Clea, but ChatGPT doesn't know that, I guess, for some reason.
Okay.
Clea, the
Okay.
enigmatic sorceress with powers rivaling Dr.
Oh, we know
Strange
that
himself.
actress then.
We do know the
Yeah,
actress. She's a resident of the Dark Dimension, is known for her complex mysterious history with the Sorcerer Supreme. As Clea steps out of the cell, she glances around with a mix of curiosity and determination, suggesting that her arrival in the MCU will bring unforeseen consequences and challenges for Doctor Strange. The scene ends with Clea's
don't
gaze
say.
fixed on an ancient glowing artifact, suggesting her own agenda and a role to play in the next chapter of the MCU.
I gotta give it credit for nailing that character was introduced in a post-credit scene.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
good. Well done.
Yeah. You know, don't even pay the writers and actors. Just get ChatGPT. It'll get us there, you know?
We'd have the X-Men by now.
Yeah, we
in
have
the
the
Marvels
X-Men
movie.
in the Marvels. Yeah.
That is true.
You think the Marvels is bombing if you got the X-Men in there? Wolverine, Cyclops. No, it's not. It's going to happen.
And the
Right.
Shi'ar Empire. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah,
It's
casually
huge.
thrown in there.
Yeah, Elektra post-credit scene.
Elektra. Yeah, it's stacked.
Nightcrawler.
This movie's popping off. I just see Feige just like, well, okay, like, that's what we'll do. Like he's
Yeah, let's
no,
greenlight that one.
yeah, he's no longer like he doesn't trust himself anymore. It's like, I guess this is what we got to do. So
We also have been watching the 50 Shades films. Get into those.
oh, really? That's interesting
Yeah.
with the new baby around too.
Reminds me, yeah, she usually is asleep in the room, but it's just it just reminds me of like a more adult version of Twilight without the vampires and the werewolves or something like that.
Is it cheese ball like that?
I feel like there's a similar aesthetic or
God,
some
Taylor.
kind of thing. What?
I just feel sometimes you are from. We're gonna talk about aliens later. We're gonna talk about another planet and stuff like that. Do you know the origin of the 50 Shades of Grey books and
Yeah, they're
movies?
Based origin? No.
Yeah. How or why were they written?
I could not tell you.
They were originally Twilight fan fiction, and
I
then
didn't
they
know
cha-
that.
See, I didn't know
Yes.
that either. I didn't know
Oh
that
my
either.
God, that was
Come
the
on,
whole
Travis.
thing.
He's
I've
like,
never
oh,
read
we're
the
gonna talk about
books, I've never
aliens
seen them.
later. This
Yeah.
guy.
Wait, why did I talk about? Oh no, because I talking about you being an alien, not anything
I
to do with
don't,
50
I don't
Shades
know
of
about.
Alien. Yeah.
I don't know about the mythos of 50 Shades here.
That's the big
I
thing.
didn't know
He moves
that
this
either.
town, just big alien cock. Just- I can never be satisfied.
The Hans Zimmer score hit. Oh.
His little tune. Ah! Fuck! Whenever I hear that, I just get hyped. But no, it was it was Twilight fan fiction, and then they kind of repurposed it. That's why the books literally have like spelling errors and mistakes in there. Like you can go down the rabbit
not
hole.
know that.
So that's why when you're saying, "Oh, it has a very similar aesthetic and feeling of Twilight," because it's just a Twilight ripoff. Like it's literally that. Yeah. So there you go. So you can think about the person that wrote this originally was writing this with the idea of Edward and Bella in mind to doing all these things.
Well, that makes sense now.
Which is a
I'm glad we
very
solved that
tame
mystery.
sex movie. I'm sorry, people. If you think that's a hot, like, I know, I guess, sorry, you're watching this. I'm not shitting on you guys, but you know what? Go put on Shame. Go put on Nymphomaniac. You imagine watching Nymphomaniac and then you'll just be fucked up. Go watch Love. You know, there's some real good ones you go watch. There's some real fucking going on, you know? Yeah. Not this just softcore thrusting and everything. So, just like how the After movies are Harry Styles fan fiction. Oh God, that's what the After We Collide. I didn't know there was Harry Styles fan fiction. Those are like some other like sexy 50 Shades movie that me and Emily always say we're gonna watch, like have a funny laugh at, but we haven't. The trilogy's concluding this September, guys. So get ready.
Okay.
You know, there might be
Maybe.
some Travis fan fiction out there too. You might have a diehard fan out there.
Travis
Maybe.
Smells out there.
Oh, you never know.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're. Hopefully, they're not writing fanfic. Whatever.
I was gonna
that
say
Oh,
if they're
yeah.
writing fanfic
They
though,
got
you
a
know, it's
few
about like
volumes.
us three. Yeah, it's not me
Yeah.
and Emily.
Oh,
I don't want to
Us
know what
three.
we're doing to each other in
Yeah.
these
is.
books.
Oh no.
Someone, too bad ChatGPT doesn't know Geekverse. I'd love to say like write a fan fiction on Geekverse. You can't pull it up. You've already tried. It doesn't do anything.
No, we might have something on that. Let's
Yeah,
try it
sure.
out.
There is a fanfic for everything. True, Superman Mike, but it's just like the case of like some of them break through, and I was surprised you didn't know about 50 Shades. It's just so funny. They're like, oh, it's like that Twilight. It's like you watching fucking like Scary Movie and be like, this scene feels a lot like the Scream movies, but like a little different.
Yeah, that's a very alien trait. If Taylor was making that comment.
Oh
So,
my
but-
god!
What?
I think
Uh-oh.
it's actually doing it.
But how to? Before you said, what do you think of Geekverse Podcast?
It's just a
It's like,
video of
fuck
us
off.
fucking each other.
AI generated. Just.
This is it's actually pumping it out. Holy
But how
shit!
does it know our names?
Oh yeah.
What? Oh
That's
my
crazy.
god! Oh, let's fucking go. Okay,
You want me to
pumping
read it
this
off
out
real
already.
quick?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go.
Is Dylan in there too?
No, he's not.
Okay, just three.
So
of
what
us.
was the question you posed it?
Write me a fanfic of Geekverse Podcast between the hosts.
No, Dylan.
Title:
Okay.
Geekverse Chronicles: The Cosmic Convergence.
Holy fuck.
Whoa, shit.
I like that.
Us fucking is gonna like create the one ring. Okay, go.
Okay, it has chapters. Chapter 1: A mysterious message in a dimly lit basement.
Fuck
Oh
me.
no.
Let's play a game called Who's in My Mouth.
Illuminated only by the glow of computer screens and a collection of action figures.
That sounds like Taylor.
3 friends gathered around a table cluttered with comics, gaming consoles, and a microphone. They were Taylor, Travis, and Kirkland, the hosts of the popular podcast Geekverse.
This is getting weird.
Oh yeah, Puppy Podcast. I wonder if that's because we have been on the most episodes together, so that's probably why they take us to 3. But
This does like ChatGPT only goes up to like 2020 or something like that, so
Oh,
it might
okay.
be before Dylan's like resurgence. That might be the
Right.
case.
he'll be in
right?
the sequel. Yeah. Okay, continue.
Yeah.
Fuck, this is-
He's probably in the end credit scene.
yeah. Yeah. Wanna fuck?
A dimly lit
Yeah.
basement.
Doing
Every-
Custard Dome.
Every week they delved into the realms of geekdom, discussing movies, TVs, comics, and all things nerdy. Tonight was different though.
Oh fuck!
This is gonna be 50 Shades of 50 Shades of the Geekverse.
This is our best episode right here.
A strange cryptic message had arrived in their inbox, one that promised a cosmic adventure beyond their wildest dreams.
That sounds like a Taylor pickup line if I've ever heard him.
As they read the message aloud together, the excitement in the room grew palpable. And I quote, "Dear hosts of Geekverse," Travis began, his voice trembling with anticipation. "We've chosen you to be the guardians of the cosmic convergence, a legendary event that could reshape the entire multiverse."
Wait, so Travis is saying this, or it's like he's
I think you're
possessed
reading.
and
You're
saying
reading
this?
out the message.
Oh,
You're reading out
okay.
the message.
There you go.
Okay, so this isn't gonna be sexual fanfic, is it?
No, I don't think ChatGPT goes.
It
for
very
it.
much feels like it.
Damn, the way you said it made it sound like it.
It
Because you're
seemed
like,
like it.
on this night, something's different.
It could be played that way, honestly.
Oh, damn. Yeah,
Kirkland, the resident comic book expert,
Whoa!
I got
Taking
a
my
boost.
crown.
Yeah.
leaned forward, his eyes gleaming with curiosity. This sounds like something right out of a comic book, guys. I can't believe it.
You fucking nerd.
Like I'm just a stereotype of like a comic book reader.
You lose. This is just like an adventure, guys.
Taylor, the tech savvy one,
That's fair,
quickly
yeah.
tapped away at his keyboard, trying to decipher the rest of the message. It says we must embark on a quest to collect 3 ancient artifacts scattered across different geek dimensions. Only then we can unlock the power of the cosmic convergence.
We got to make this movie.
Do I
Yeah.
get no special skill?
You just read the message.
I can read. That's my skill. You can read.
The
Cool.
3 friends exchanged excited glances. They were no strangers to geek culture, but there was something entirely new and thrilling.
I love
Chapter
that
2.
ChatGPT is intertwining geek like movies and TV with like space and like like the like the cosmos and everything. It's like no, not at all. But I guess the first word too. So.
Yeah. Universe.
Chapter 2, the quest begins. Their first stop was the world of video games. Armed with their podcasting gear and a map provided by the mysterious message, they found them.
Stop. What's our podcasting gear gonna do in our, like, our adventure?
our
We're bringing a
microphones.
mic and a
Can
camera.
swing around my mic.
Yeah, that would be cool. That's our lightsaber. It's just like the mics. Yeah.
They found themselves transported to a pixelated wonderland. They landed in the middle of a bustling digital city where characters from their favorite games roamed freely.
This movie got real expensive real fast. It was a fine movie until you said from our favorite games, but so far this is digging it.
Travis grinned as he recognized a group of Overwatch heroes.
Big Overwatch fan.
Well, you
couldn't name
grinned.
one
I
to
don't
save
know.
my life.
I don't know
Right.
if that's like a positive thing, but then you say this place is amazing, and look, there's Link and Mario over there.
Wow,
You're such a nerd.
we got some. There's Link and Mario. We got some big rights to fill. Hang on, I'll do that. Hang. What's the line again? What's the line?
This place is amazing, and look, there's Link and Mario over there.
Okay. Guys, this place is amazing. Look, there's Link and Mario over there.
Perfect.
You sold. You got the job. Kirkland couldn't contain his excitement. This is like every gamer's dream come true.
All right, Kirkland, go.
This is like every gamer's dream come true.
Everyone's gonna hate us after this fucking movie.
Their first artifact, the controller of power, was rumored to be hidden in the heart of this digital realm.
This
Big
still could be a
dildo.
sexual thing.
Yeah, big dildo.
The trio embarked on a quest facing challenges including solving puzzles, defeating video game bosses, and outsmarting NPCs. Along the way, they interviewed characters like Lara Croft and Master Chief for their podcast.
Holy fuck.
Well, you know what? That's fair. I'm not a big into the interviewer sort of space, but if we had the literal characters there,
Yeah.
it would be worth to sit them down and be like, "Hey, tell us your
Mr.
story."
Cheeks. Why did you
Yeah,
get naked
Master
in that episode?
I've still not seen the show.
With their combined gaming skills and wit, they eventually discovered the controller of power within a secret dungeon. It glowed with a brilliant light, and as they touched it, they felt a surge of energy coursing through their bodies. Chapter 3, Journey of the Comic Book Universe.
This is an allegory for the actual sex. Though. Just like we touched it, and there was a
Oh, yeah.
surge in our bodies. This is like Fast and Furious, where there's so much like gay undertones to it so far. But all right, we're in the comic book universe now. Kirkland's an
book,
expert, so he's gonna take us all through it.
Their next destination was a world torn from the pages of a comic book. In this colorful dimension, heroes and villains soared through the skies, battling epic battles. The trio met iconic characters like Spider-Man and Wonder Woman, and even shared a podcast interview with Superman himself.
So we got
Superman.
to Superman. Not my first choice, but cool.
Yeah.
You know?
I have all the Spidey gear. Really? Can't get Spidey?
Is he done fighting yet? No. Okay. What's up, Clark?
Here, I'm gonna send you your line, and you got to read it out when I stop here, Kirkland. Kirkland, the
Okay.
comic book aficionado, was in his element.
I never thought I'd see Gotham City and Metropolis in real life.
Why would you? Why would you think that?
Their quest led them to the Inkwell of Imagination, an ancient artifact said to grant the power of creation. To obtain it, they had to participate in a crossover event, joining forces with various superheroes. to
Oh,
thwart
it's a big
cosmic
orgy
threat.
now. Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah, with their wits and newfound abilities, they defeated the cosmic menace, earning their respect and gratitude of the comic book heroes. In return, they were presented with the Inkwell of Imagination, a quill that could bring their wildest ideas to life. All right, into the cinematic
Two
universe.
cocks.
Solo blowjob.
No
The-
bones.
The final artifact, the reel of reality. That's a cool term.
Shit.
Awaited them in a dimension filled with blockbuster movie magic. They found themselves in a place where iconic film characters roamed freely, from Jedi Knights to Hogwarts wizards. Holy shit.
Jeez, this is one expensive ass. This is Ready
Yeah.
Player One, but
This is our final movie.
This is how we
Yeah.
get sued out the ass.
Taylor, the tech guru, couldn't help but marvel at the advanced movie-making technology. I'd give anything to bring some of this back to our world.
What? He's the tech guy. He wasn't the movie guy. Why can't I get that line? ChatGPT knows. I know nothing. I just
so
say stuff and read. God damn.
Their quest to the cinematic
No one's
universe
buying my
involved-
action figure.
involved assisting famous directors in creating their next blockbuster hits. That's what we had to do. Oh my God.
What a journey. Before you get the real reality, you have to help Spielberg, Cameron with their next
We gotta
movies.
finish Avatar 9.
Yeah, we're there for decades.
They pitched ideas, acted in scenes, and even helped with special effects. Their dedication to the craft impressed the filmmakers, and they were rewarded with the reel of reality.
Oh, okay. Made sense, yeah. I thought it was just
So-
like a side quest we decided to take on. Like, let's just
Yeah.
help them out so we get the real, yeah. Okay.
Cosmic convergence. With all three artifacts in their possession, the trio returned to their basement studio, ready to unlock the power of the cosmic convergence. The room crackled with anticipation as they placed the artifacts on the table. Kirkland held the Inkwell of Imagination, Travis the controller of power, and Taylor the reel of reality.
Fuck off.
As they activated the
Like,
artifacts.
out of all of them, I get the one I shouldn't. The video game one. Not the comic book, not the film stuff.
You get the vibrator.
Yeah. What do I do with this?
As they activated the artifacts, a blinding light engulfed them, and the boundaries between dimensions blurred. Suddenly, they found themselves floating in a cosmic void surrounded by swirling galaxies. The artifacts combined, unleashing a wave of energy that rippled through the multiverse. The trio had become the guardians of the cosmic convergence, responsible for maintaining balance and harmony.
I don't want that wife.
Yeah. You got a family.
Kids at home. I don't want to just be the guardians of the cosmic.
It's a very dark
Convergence.
ending.
Their podcast Geekverse took on a whole new dimension as they shared their adventures and knowledge with listeners across the multiverse. They become legends in the realms of geekdom, with countless fans eagerly awaiting their next cosmic journey.
But never see our families ever
No,
again.
no.
We're
It's
locked
gone.
somewhere to podcast forever. So we're like the most famous podcast because our podcast is through the multiverse, but we never see anyone ever again.
Just
except
picture
for
us like
three.
the Red Skull just floating there.
Yeah,
like just
on
wanting to be
Vormir.
done with this. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Avatar 9, boys.
And so Taylor, Travis, and Kirkland continued to explore the wonders of the multiverse, podcasting their way through the dimensions, and ensuring that the Geekverse remained a place of infinite excitement and adventure. There you go.
Did you ask for an end credit?
I will
You gotta-
now.
You got to ask for an end credit because I just love to see what it would do. It'll just be like, they were happy to be away from their family. Podcast room in the void. Yeah, no, that's good. I like the idea. We'd have to take out all the IP, but that's not a bad idea there.
We could make them like original characters.
Yeah. Or Geekverse characters,
super dad.
like Han Solo in there.
Exactly.
Couple of them,
Okay. As the screen fades to black, the audience
Always.
begins to shuffle out of the theater. So this is now fanfic's turned into a theatrical movie.
I love that they have to add this. Like they were getting restless and they had to go to their cars. Don't add that little bit.
The credits roll, accompanied by a hauntingly eerie soundtrack. However, for those who remain seated, there's something more to discover in this end credit scene. The camera slowly zooms in on an empty, dimly lit room, illuminated only by a flickering fluorescent light above. The walls are covered in peeling wallpaper, and the air is filled with a suffocating sense of dread. Whoa.
Jesus.
In the center of the room, a wooden chair stands ominously.
fuck. This is
Strapped to it is a figure in tattered clothing, their face obscured by shadows.
It is television.
The camera moves closer, revealing that the person is unconscious, their head hanging low. Suddenly, a sinister whispering voice echoes through the room, sending shivers down the spine of anyone still watching. The voice speaks in a language that is both ancient and malevolent, as if invoking dark forces. As the voice continues its eerie incantation, the figure in the chair slowly awakens, their head lifting to reveal eyes filled with terror. They struggle against their restraints, but it's futile. The room seems to tighten its grip on them, as if it were a living, malevolent entity.
What's going on?
The camera cuts to the figure's trembling hands, where a small ornate box sits. The box is adorned with mysterious symbols and seems to radiate an otherworldly energy. With trembling fingers, the figure opens the box, revealing a grotesque and ancient artifact within. A twisted, pulsating heart still faintly beating.
What did we do?
I thought it was a happy ending to our movie. What is going on here?
The room begins to tremble and the walls crack as if the very fabric of reality is tearing apart. The figure's agonized screams are drowned out by the cacophonous sounds of a nightmarish dimension breaking through.
This went from like a family adventure movie to like fucking Freddy Krueger's here. Keep going.
Just as the room is about to collapse in the chaos, the screen cuts to black, leaving the audience with a chilling sense of unease. Sinister voice lingers in their ears. Yeah, that's pretty much
Okay,
it.
quick.
It's got to be Dylan.
Right.
Yeah,
Ask it
it's
for a
gotta be done.
sequel quickly, and we'll do that. Then we'll go to news here. Just quick. I want to see if it picks up on any of that. But yeah, we're gonna talk about some Batman news. Talk about some Authority news, which I'm sure.
Forgot we had
Taylor's gonna-
topics.
Yeah, luckily we've had topics, but if the strike keeps going on, soon you will get just all ChatGPT episodes. But this was too good to pass up on.
Us
So
as well, not just ChatGPT replacing us.
yeah, literally the whole shebang. So. That's great. Well, I'm glad that it knows us. That shows
That was
we
a
have some
surprise.
sort of digital footprint out there. So
It's a little scary. I was scared what it was gonna do, especially just considering all the sexual innuendos that were
but not this
foreseen.
night.
Yeah, not this night.
Oh no!
Pulsating. Oh no.
Oh no! What's going on? Give it to us.
This is crazy. Holy
Okay.
shit. So we were right in some of our speculations. It's titled The Malevolent Pact.
Oh, that's a fucking banger.
Really good
title.
titles. Yeah.
Like, what is the legality of this? Because we should steal these ideas and use them. There are podcasts, and then twist them and
Yeah.
turn them. But fuck, that's good. Go ahead.
So in the dimly lit room, dimly lit Forsaken room where the end credits scene had left off.
Wow, we pick right up. That's cool. I
It
like that.
picks right up, yeah. The room's oppressive atmosphere seems to hold its breath, waiting for the inevitable. Then a soft, eerie chuckle reverberates through the air. Dylan, the man who had been strapped to the ominous chair, regains consciousness. Panic and confusion flood his eyes as he looks around the nightmarish room, memories of his ordeal flooding back.
So that's what.
That's why he was away for the podcast for a little bit. He was strapped to this chair.
You got to screenshot these and we got to read these on air again with Dylan because I
Yeah.
want to know why ChatGPT decided to take Dylan out of the equation and save him for the end credit. Like out of the three,
don't know.
I just want to know why. Oh my god, that's so good.
God loves me. Resurgence. So, suddenly, excuse me, the sinister voice returns. Its whisper is more malicious and hypnotic than ever. It seems to echo from within Dylan's own mind. The ancient language, once foreign, now feels strangely familiar, as if it's being etched into the very fabric of his being. Dylan's trembling hands, still restrained by the sinister straps, reach for the grotesque pulsating heart within the ornate box.
Still sex stuff.
It's got to be the heart from Dishonored. That's what it must be from Arcane. There you go. Arcane Retro.
Which also, why did they not reveal Dylan in the end credit of the first movie? They just let him as like he was
You see his
against
fingers.
face. Yeah, and then the second one, like, oh yeah, that was Dylan. Like, wouldn't the hype thing be to reveal Dylan at the end of the first one, and then? But I digress.
The artifact pulses in response to his touch, and a grotesque smile spreads across his face. He understands now. He is no longer a victim. He becomes an instrument of darkness.
Oh no.
The room shakes violently, and the walls crack further as the malevolent forces Dylan has unwittingly unleashed surge forth. Shadows morph into nightmarish shapes, and the room's dimensions distort as it becomes a gateway to a realm beyond comprehension. Dylan's transformation is complete. He is no longer the man who is bound to the chair. He is a harbinger of chaos, a servant, a servant to the ancient malevolent entity that sought to break free. With newfound power coursing through him, he is determined to complete the dark pact. Outside the room, the world remains oblivious to the unfolding horror.
Yeah.
The malevolent pact's influence begins to spread, its tendrils reaching out to those susceptible to its dark allure.
Good thing we're
Cut
with our
to-
families.
Yeah. Cut to a chilling shot of Dylan, now clad in eerie, otherworldly garb, standing at the precipice of an abyssal void.
Assless chaps.
Cheeks flapping in the wind.
His malevolent laughter joins the cacophonous symphony of chaos, and the screen fades to black.
Jesus. That's
you
the
go.
movie?
That was the sequel.
That was the sequel. That's all it gave me.
It was just an origin movie.
Yeah. As the credits roll, the audience is left with a sense of foreboding, knowing that the world is about to descend into darkness.
Give me
And that
one more.
Dylan's-
Give me one
Dylan's
because
resurgence is the beginning.
where we need a conclusion of what happens to us in the story.
Which is podcasting. We're podcasting to the multiverse.
I love that the second movie is literally just a whole villain setup movie and doesn't do
See-
much. He's in the room, he gets out, you know.
This is what would have happened if Dylan never came back to us. If he never
Yeah.
rejoined the
Alright.
podcast.
I'm
for his
asking, what
hiatus.
happens to Taylor, Travis, and Kirkland in a follow-up to Dylan's resurgence?
Yeah. Death.
The Shadows of Redemption, the return of Taylor, Travis, and Kirkland.
Yes.
I guess it
Little
is a
on the
return
nose.
because we weren't in the fucking second movie. We were this.
What a plot twist, though. If you don't have like
Yeah.
the main characters from the first movie in your sequel.
No. Jeez.
Okay, excuse me. In the wake of Dylan's resurgence and the malevolent pact, the world is plunged into darkness. Chaos reigns as the malevolent forces unleashed threaten to consume everything. But there is still hope, a flicker of light in the abyss, and it rests with the once innocent trio, Taylor, Travis, and Kirkland.
What did we do? I thought we did it for all the
innocent.
right. I thought we did it for all the right reasons.
Well, I think they're saying because the chaos has spread, probably like maybe it got to us or something, right? Like we've been infected by this chaos. We were once innocent, but
I don't know. Maybe. Dylan,
Thought we
now
were
a
born
sinister puppet of the malevolent entity, begins his reign of terror. He uses his newfound dark powers to sow discord and despair, and the world trembles under his malevolent influence. But deep within, a fragment of his former self yearns
Yes.
for redemption.
Nice.
Taylor, the tech-savvy member of the trio, becomes determined to save their former friend from the clutches of darkness.
so
Armed with his
Taylor's the main character. I see how that-
Apparently.
That guy.
Armed with his technical prowess, he delves into ancient texts and forbidden knowledge, seeking a way to break the malevolent pact that
ancient
binds
texts.
Dylan. Travis, ever the optimist,
Oh, that's not true.
embarks on a journey to seek allies among the realms they visited during their cosmic adventures.
You're like
He believes-
Gandalf. You're going to get the
I'll
right
take the
hero.
recruit. I'll say I can be a
Yeah.
recruiter. You know, I recruit a lot of GA, so I'll take that
Yeah,
one.
that's true.
Ever optimist, I don't know about that. I think I'm pretty pessimistic, but
He believes that their podcasting connections across the dimensions can form an alliance to stand against the
Fuck
looming
yeah.
threat.
Come on,
The
Lincoln
next
Mario.
movie is gonna have like Chris pop in.
Kirkland, the comic book enthusiast, discovers prophecies and legends hidden within the pages of forgotten comic books.
This is the first edition.
I was gonna say they have, but wasn't he the comic book expert? So they've bumped him down to enthusiast now.
Let me back scroll here and see.
As Bob the Jewish shows
He
up like
was,
portals
yeah.
and Endgame.
Yeah, on your left.
Yeah. So see, you were in the first movie, you were an expert, but now you're just an enthusiast, Kirkland. So something happened in that second movie.
I was
you
focusing on podcasting too much, I guess.
lost. Yeah.
He uncovers stories of heroes who once faced similar dark forces and triumphed, giving them hope and guidance needed for their perilous quest. Together, Taylor, Travis, and Kirkland traverse the various dimensions they've encountered, seeking artifacts, knowledge, and allies that can aid them in their mission to rescue
This is
Dylan.
Endgame. It literally is Endgame.
Yeah.
Because we're going across multiverse. Yeah.
Along the way, they encounter iconic characters and face challenges that test their bonds and resolve. As they progress in their quest, Dylan's struggle against the malevolent entity intensifies. The remnants of his humanity spark a rebellion within him, but the malevolent force is relentless, determined to retain its hold. In a climactic showdown, Taylor, Travis, and Kirkland and their newfound allies confront Dylan and the malevolent entity in a cosmic battle of light versus darkness. The fate of not only their friend, but also the multiverse hangs in the balance. The
Shout
battle
out to
rages on.
Dylan, who the power level, he's just taking us in like Spider-Man, like he's taking on all
Yeah.
these heroes, you know? It's
Yeah.
not even him in the army. So.
And internal struggle amongst all of this.
Is he going to make it or is he going to die in the battle?
I'm scared.
Oh,
I know.
The battle rages on with dazzling displays of power and heart-wrenching sacrifices. Oh, God.
Fuck.
Ultimately,
Clark.
the trio's unwavering friendship and determination weaken the malevolent entity's grip on Dylan. In a final act of redemption, Dylan sacrifices himself to save the multiverse. from destruction.
I knew it.
Oh,
Damn it. Damn it.
We're
with
this
the
close.
malevolent force
Damn
defeated,
them now.
the world begins to heal. The trio returns to their podcast.
Yes.
Now with tales of heroism and redemption to share with their listeners across the dimensions.
You're like Will Turner coming to see for your decade away from your family. And then you have to go back to podcasting in the cosmic realm.
I can go back on the Dutchman to podcast.
The scars of their journey remain, but so does the hope that even in the darkest of times, light can prevail. The Shadows of Redemption concludes with Taylor, Travis, and Kirkland standing together stronger than ever, ready to face whatever cosmic challenges the multiverse may throw their way. The world may have been forever changed by Dylan's resurgence, but it is their unwavering friendship and newfound knowledge that will guide them towards a brighter future. Oh, man.
Damn.
Shit. You're a hero,
At least-
Dylan.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Hero.
R.I.P. Dylan. You know, you laid down the line, laid it on the line for all of us, man. What a
And that was
journey
the third
was.
movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was our Avengers Endgame. Yeah.
Taylor, you screenshot these and make sure at some point we ask all these questions again because I want to get to a fourth one, but I don't want to now because we'll go down a rabbit hole. But I want to know where we go. This might be the next bread and butter originals because man, I want to
Just
know
did
like
an hour almost.
yeah, I know. I want to know if it pulls from anybody else, any listener, because I feel like we say S Bubs enough. I wonder if we could ever. I don't know what it's pulling from, but it pulled from us. So, and I'm just curious of what happens. I guarantee you, we won't do now, but I guarantee you, in the fourth one, it might be a shadowy figure, and it's like, and it's Dylan. Like he'll be back probably because that always happens somehow. So, remember we did the whole Lord of the Rings without Aragorn, and then the end credit was like Aragorn returned. I was like, what? That wasn't the point, but
He was there all along.
yeah. But I suppose we'll be dropping that, so a big thank you to him. And I've said he's gonna pick a movie for us to retro. Because it's his free time. People might think he's a paid intern. He's not. He's definitely an unpaid
Right.
intern. But he is our
He's
guy.
not
We
getting
pay
college
people
credit
in
for this
more
either. He's not
content.
getting anything.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly.
He's still putting it on his resume though when he applies it.
Absolutely. Oh, that's fine. I'll
I
give him a
would.
good. Yeah, I'll give him a good.
Yeah, put my phone number on there, and the new boss can
his
call me,
reference.
and I'll drop a reference there.
There you go, S-Bubs. You hear that? You got 4. You can say I got a reference from 4 small business owners that I've done some work with. Look at that. That's a good one to
Who the
have.
fuck are
4
these
CEOs.
Canadians on the
Yeah.
resume?
Oh, Geekverse Podcast. That shit. I hate that episode.
I gave them a 1
One
star.
Yeah.
That would be fucking wild.
And so it's just interviewing for his dream job as this boss is going off. Oh, I hate the Geekverse. But